And we are live! How is everybody doing? I see Rukov was once again here bright and early saying, did you know that if you move the letters around in Logan Robo, you can say Lagoon? Just like the amusement park here in I think Beowulf is the only other person, Rukov, besides our IRL butts who knows what Lagoon is. But yeah, you can say it. It says doesn't mean anything. Well, hang on though, but Lagoon, that doesn't use all the letters. L-A-G-O-O-N. Okay, so we still have R-O and B. R-O-B. If you rearrange the letters in Logan Robo, you can spell Rob Lagoon. Rukov, you say it doesn't mean anything, but clearly you're plotting to rob an amusement park. How could you, man? And Jorge says, hey, chat. Hey, Jorge, how you doing? Rukov and Jorge, thank you both for being here, by the way, for today, as I'd like to call it, the day everyone is off playing Mario RPG instead. But by the way, I got some good news. I just got paid today. Finally, I've been waiting on this paycheck for a long time. So I could probably afford to buy like one new game. And so I'm thinking, you know, maybe like a Mario RPG or something like that. I don't know if people would be interested. But how you doing, Rukov? Assuming you're still here. I don't know. I actually don't know how early you wrote that message. And how you doing, Jorge? So good to see you. Okay, so let's load up the game here. So we're in chapter 10 right now. This is where we had to go to the Justice Minister's office because we need an official pardon. We got Jowd out of prison, but then he just got caught again. Now that my assignment to stop the execution had ended in such an unsatisfactory way, I decided to go see Lynne at the Justice Minister's office. Detective Jowd's story about his other murder weighs on me heavily. Should I tell Lynne about it? I just don't know. Oh yes, that's the thing we found. So he's apparently, presumably innocent of murdering his wife, but with the story of Lynne's, like her childhood when she was like almost kidnapped, and Jowd shot the kidnapper and killed the kidnapper. Apparently he was just trying to injure the kidnapper, and so he seems to be racked with guilt that he killed that guy and feels like he should be executed anyway. Should I tell Lynne about it? I just don't know. Well, with all this serious stuff weighing on our mind, let's meet some goofy, wacky characters. Oh, Lynne's alive. Oh, wait, is she alive or is she dead? She's alive. I thought maybe she was like hunched over a waste paper basket or something. Rukov says, still here. Welcome, Rukov. How are you doing though, Rukov? I hope you're doing well. Horace said, oh yeah, Mario RPG dropped, didn't it? I might get that. I don't know. I'm good, Logan. How are you today? I'm doing all right. I had to go do an ADR session today, which is something I'm not terribly good at. I've only done a couple of these. That's where if you've done like an acting job and they had issues with the audio. This is one where it was all filmed on a bus, and so the bus background noise is basically just borked all the audio. And so they had having to bring everybody in to record their lines separately. So you watch the screen and you see yourself talking and you try and like match up with the lip sync of yourself on the screen with you saying the lines again. And it's harder than it looks, actually. But yeah, I'm trying to decide. Like I said, with my paycheck, I can probably afford one full price game. I'm thinking maybe Mario RPG, maybe Alan Wake 2. I've heard good things about that. But I see the hydrate command. Thank you very much, hydrate command, Jorge. But yeah, I'm just assuming because I was surprised. I looked online and like everybody is talking about Mario RPG. So I'm kind of going under the assumption that that's just where everybody's going to be today. But that's okay, because we all get to kind of huddle together and enjoy our time here. Rukov, Jorge, myself, the three amigos, constantly saving people from... We don't really save people from dying. They die, but then we bring them back to life. This time, Lynne isn't dead, but the atmosphere makes me think it might be too soon to count my blessings just yet. She's gonna die. The ceiling fan's gonna like fall down, just chop her up in little bits and pieces. Oh, she has things she's saying. Or I'm saying, I'm glad Lynne isn't dead. As a general rule, I do prefer her to be alive. But what in the world is she doing? Then again, do I really wanna know? Okay, so let's take a look around. Oh wait, no, we need to do this. Haha, I remember them. Oh wait, there's a dead body behind the desk? Let's explore things first. There's documents. There's a flag. Oh, we can flap a flag. Flappa, flappa, flappa. Oh, man. Oh, if we flap it, does it change where we are in it? Can we, like, get closer to things? Okay, I guess we gotta go look at this corpse. Can we talk to her first? Let's talk to her first. Hi, Lynne. Eek! What kind of greeting is that? I mean, I know I'm a ghost and everything, but
Well, and how'd it go? Was Detective Chow still alive?
Well, he'd already been executed by the time I got there. I did manage to save him, but...
You did? Oh, I'm so glad. Wait a minute. Did you say butt?
Yeah, it's talking about my butt. I told Lynne about my adventure at the prison. About that other murder, though. I couldn't bring myself to tell her. Rukov says, I had a fever yesterday. Worked all day and still felt like warmed over, Logan. I'm sorry you had a fever. See, I feel like whenever I have a fever, I get like chills. I always gotta like bundle up and everything. Well, actually, when I have a fever, I feel like it rotates. I'll get chills and then I'll get like overheated and I need to take off a jacket and then I get chills again. But are you feeling better, Rukov? Do you have like a flu or something? Are you okay? Jorge says, hoo yeah, they die a bunch, but we save them in the end. Well, and that's what matters. Because when you have a series like this where there aren't really negative consequences for dying, but it is unfortunate because like we have killed multiple hitmen and they don't have a ghost friend to save their lives. They just stay dead. It's awful.
Inspector Cabanella arrested Detective Jowd? I can't believe it!
Yeah, I feel the same way. I can't believe that wherever I go, somebody is always dead. Either you or someone else.
Sorry about that.
So who is that lying on the floor there?
Oh, you noticed him, did you? That's the Justice Minister. Crap!
That's who we need the pardon from.
The man who signed the order to carry out Detective Jowd's execution. He was already dead when I got here.
Shouldn't you have called for help in that case?
Well, I guess so. But I'm wanted, remember, for murder, and also wanted by every male member of the police force. But I was hoping we could save him without me getting caught.
We, eh? Oh boy. Okay, so we gotta go into possess the body. The guy is dead. Justice Minister dude. He's like very much like in a contorted position. He does not look like he died peacefully. Hey, can you hear me? Until we see what he looks like, we're not gonna worry about a voice for him. He's dead, but he still seems to be unconscious.
Could you rescue him now while he's still unconscious? Instead of talking to him, I bet it'd be faster to just see for yourself what really happened.
Yeah, I bet you're right. Back we go then, 4 minutes before his death. It almost sounds like she doesn't want to introduce us to the Justice Minister. It's like we're a dirty little secret. It's like she doesn't want to take us home to meet her parents, to meet the Justice Minister. That's what I would do if I had a girlfriend. Take her home to meet my mom, and then take her over to meet the Justice Minister. Rewind time. Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh, by the way, Jorge, I forgot to ask, because you're always like doing practice and things. Do you have any like performances coming up and things? Oh, okay. So he's very proper and mustachioed. Yes, signing things with a very large... Oh, is the pen gonna stab it? Emma! Oh, wait. Excuse me. Is that the... No, that's not the... Is that the father? From the lady with the rose hair? What? I think he might be. Yeah, I think that was like the husband of the rose lady, the singer. I'll do as you say. So everything's like so tight and interconnected. It's like Ace Attorney when there's only 20 people that exist in the entire country. This is terrible. Zip. Rotary phone. Oh, but there's no cord for some reason. Tapping my head. Oh, so disappointing. Can't even get a phone sex worker to pick up. Why doesn't she answer me?
Should we summon her?
Oh, Wendy O'Bag? Is that... Whoa, Wait, is he having a heart attack? Medicine. Oh, crap. And that's why he dies, because medicine gets out. But no, we should never summon Wendy O'Bag, Rukov. Thank you for the 10 bits, though. Oh,
Logan's beloved. Wendy Oldbag. He even know what time ends.
Because that's the only person he ever summoned. Sorry to pause for a second. My attention is so divided here. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. But okay, so this guy's died in natural cause. But we are lucky Because you notice it's taking him forever to just die. Now, to be fair, I don't know how long it takes a person who has a heart attack to actually die of a heart attack, but apparently it's going to be like 4 minutes.
Water. Do I get the pills or the water? Maybe I'll just stay here and die.
Death even sticks his leg out. You know, if you're gonna die, at least die cartoonily. That's what matters. But thank you very much for the 20 bits, Rukov. Jorge says, I got a gig at a country club December 2nd for Christmas caroling. But other than that, my strictly working for the church. Well, that's still awesome. Christmas caroling? It's been forever since I've gone out Christmas caroling. I have really been hankering for Christmas music lately, and I'm finally on a decent data plan with my phone, and so I can use like Spotify when I'm driving around places listening to music, which kind of sucks because Spotify, I don't pay for it, and so every 3 songs, I got to listen to like 4 minutes of commercials. But I kind of want to make a playlist of Christmas carols. Rukov and Jorge, do you have any favorite Christmas carols?
Such a foolish man.
Oh, you woke up!
He's a contradiction.
Contradiction?
The more we search for the truth, the further into a dilemma we fall. The world of men is steeped in contradictions. If we choose this, we can't have that. If a man tries to have his medicine bottle and water pitcher too, he loses both.
Well, or you could just pick them up instead of flailing your arms and knocking them across the room. Oh, I don't know. To me, it looks like you could have had both of those things just now.
He didn't know the truth about the world. That's why he died. Such a foolish man. Or maybe I should say, a pathetic man. That's the more fitting word.
Well, he's a bit self-loathing, this guy. I don't think this guy gets it yet. That the foolish and pathetic man is him. Is that what they call a contradiction? You can tell it's made by Ace Attorney. They love the word contradiction. Pretty soon we're going to see the word turnabout in here. By the way, what's your name?
Just call me a seeker of truth.
This guy's just as dramatic as his wife is. I don't know if they're perfect for each other or awful for each other. Or said, I would go out of the way I lived like a true cartoon? Wait, is that... Oh, the way you lived. For some reason, my brain registered what you said as I will go out of this world the way I came in. And I'm like, as a cartoon character, is that like at the hospital when you're being born? It's like behind just like bouncing out on like a giant spring or something with a pie preloaded to slam into the doctor's face or something like that. That'd be good. You know, that's probably how tunes are born. I should not judge.
Just call me a seeker of truth.
Sidestepped that one, didn't he? And Jorge says, I use Spotify for podcasts. Well, I'm basic. I just use the Apple Podcast app for podcasts. But to be fair, I only listen to like one podcast, and that's Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. Okay, so we got to figure out how to save this guy. So apparently we have to stop his medicine from falling. I'm assuming he's going for the pitcher, maybe like flapping the flag might get the pitcher to stay. I don't know what we could do to stop the medicine. We'll try and possess it. I don't think that was even possessible. Oh, it probably wasn't possessible at first because it was across the room. No need to think too hard about this one. All I have to do is get his medicine to him. Pretty simple. But there's one more thing that concerns me. What was that telephone call the Justice Minister got all about? Okay, so here's what I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess there's no way that we can possibly get the medicine back. And so we're probably gonna have to go through the phone line to his wife to get her to answer the phone so he won't get all worked up and have the heart attack. Rukov says, Mr. Jorge, lonely man, I am going to sleep. Oh, boo! Okay, but you need some rest, Rukov. You always have to be up early, but thank you for being here. Even if it's just for the first 15 minutes, get some sleep, man. Good night. Good night, Rukov. As always, if you can't sleep, feel free to come back. So Jorge, if it's just you and me, that means you are now my moderator tonight. You're the official, but you need to moderate yourself. So if you get out of hand, you have the authority to put yourself in like a 15-second timeout, should that happen. This is a very serious responsibility. You cannot abuse your power against yourself. What was that telephone call the Justice Minister got all about? It was right after that his health took an instant downturn.
I've never seen such a foolish, pathetic, and strange man.
Okay, so Sissel is assuming he doesn't know he's talking about himself. I think he is. I think this guy is just... He is a foolish, pathetic, and strange man. He looks down upon himself. He's very self-aware about it, at least. I think you'd better stop there. Okay, so let's see what else we can possess. So we can go up. So we can at least hear the phone call.
Emma! Oh, excuse me.
Oh, no, this isn't his wife was one of the, so this is that weird girl from the balcony in the restaurant. Forgive me for calling so late, Mr. Minister.
Who is this? How did you get this number?
We have your daughter. Oh, wait, the sick little girl?
Oh, who is this? Amelie's tutor?
What to call, I can't remember. I think we gave her a French accent. I want to give her German, though. Would a tutor call you at this hour?
No. I mean, maybe. If she likes me.
I'll say it one more time. We have your daughter.
What?
So that's what gives him the heart attack. So we have to, save his daughter.
My daughter, is she all right? Tell me she's all right.
Hear for yourself. Papa, help! I've been turned into a candle! I'm gonna be killed!
What do you want? What are your demands?
Oh, I gotta read a little more in the chat, though. See, Rukov's, or Horace says to Rukov, good night, Rukov. Says, my faves are Away in a Manger, Joyfully Singing Noel, and Carol of the Bells. Okay, I know Away in a Manger. I know, 2 different tunes for that one for some reason. Carol of the Bells, I don't know the words. I think it's just hark, hear the bells, there's lots of bells, and some more bells, and ringing bells, there's lots of bells, Joyfully Singing Noel. I'm pretty sure I've heard that one, but I have no idea what the lyrics for that are like. Where it says, awesome, don't worry if chat gets out of hand, I'll lay down the cool down hammer. You better. A lot of people aren't willing to cool down hammer themselves, but, I trust you, Jorge. I do wish there was a temporary mod status you could say, just for the stream, boop, your mod. Let's see.
What do you want? What are your demands?
I believe we already made our demand known the other day.
Oh, so it was you.
And have you complied? Has the execution been carried out?
I didn't do it because of your demand. I did it because I just really, really enjoy killing people. Lawfully. That is my job.
Yes, of course.
They should be contacting me any minute now with the confirmation there's no need for this kidnapping.
We are very sorrow. You'd better do, you do well to remember that. And of course, it goes without saying, we're watching you. If this information leaves that room, you'll never see your daughter again. I trust you understand that.
Don't tell the police, is that it?
Exactly. All you have to do is your job.
All right, I'll do as you say. I'll make sure the execution is carried out tonight. You have my word.
Okay, well, let's first try and get him his pills. I want to make absolutely sure that we cannot get the pills, but we're probably gonna have to go there and rescue his daughter, and then if we can get her to call and say Daddy, I'm okay, then his heart will go I don't need medicine. It's the power of my little girl's love that will save me. So we're gonna stay here. Or it says, I got my eye on this sector. Don't worry. Oh, how many sectors do we have? Is sector one of those words that has an appropriate number of things per? I feel I want to say before, but that'd be a quadrant. I'm not good at those types of things. Ray say, "Oh, Ray, how you doing?" Says, yes, I understand all of this. Okay, so Ray, because you've been here for parts of these streams, right? So we're, of course, a ghost, and we need this guy to grant a pardon to our friend, Detective Jowd, who is falsely accused of the murder of his wife. So we need to get him to give a pardon. But as you can see, the problem is apparently he wants the guy executed because he's being blackmailed. Not blackmailed. What would we even call it? Kidnappers have kidnapped his daughter and are threatening to kill her or whatever unless he goes forth the execution. But we got here and he had a heart attack and he tried to get his medicine went flying, tried to get water went flying, and he died. And so we rewound and we need to save his life somehow before we can do that. I think we need to save his daughter, but we're gonna try and see if we can get his medicine back first. So does that make sense, Ray? And Ray, if it's just you and Jorge, would you like to, and we have multiple sectors, would you like to be another sector general of the evening? I think that's your official title. So Rukov will still be a mod, but Jorge and Ray And together, the two of you, if you fuse together to combine your sectors, you'll be Jorge instead of Jorge instead of Ray. A kidnapping, eh? Once again, I'm not sure I know what the word means, but it's apparently the cause of the minister's attack.
Such a useless man.
Huh?
A useless man caught up in a useless case. Why doesn't he understand that?
Anyway, we only have 4 minutes here. I better do something about that medicine. Trick time. Okay, so what can we do? We go to the phone. Documents, we can't do anything. What can we do with the medicine? We can examine it. Oh, I've always wanted to examine medicine in a video game. So this medicine stops the minister's attacks, eh? If I could, I'd spill them onto his desk right now. But unfortunately, I can't even open the cap. It's child safety. I don't know why you have to push down on it because I lost my memory. Jorge says, we have one sector, only one sector. Well, you know, we're gonna say that one sector has 4 quadrants. Because a quadrant could be smaller than a sector, maybe. So you are the overall sector general, and Ray is one of your 4 what would be the better title? Ray, do you want to be a quadrant captain, or a quadrant lieutenant, or a quadrant master? Those are your options. Quadrant captain, lieutenant, or master. And because this is the most important part of the job, is having the proper title.
What a shabby excuse for a man.
Huh?
He wears his important-looking uniform and sits working at his stately desk. But what does he have inside? Nothing. A miserable, shabby excuse for a man.
I think you've already said quite enough. Okay, let's hear what he has to say.
I have to call my wife. I have to see if it's true. Maybe they called the wrong person.
Or maybe they just got a recording of the daughter, or like AI to fake the daughter's voice. Or maybe the short blonde man has a superpower where he can mimic people's voices and she's not really kidnapped. We didn't see her. We just saw a candle. Could be okay. Or he says, but don't worry, I'll watch it. You better. That sector is like a child to me. If anything were to happen to that sector, I don't even know what I would do. This minister doesn't accept the truth easily.
He's morally bankrupt.
Okay, now you're taking it too far. His wife won't answer for some reason. A wife who doesn't answer her phone? I think I know who that is. But unless she answers the phone, we won't be able to travel through the phone lines to see her.
A morally bankrupt man deserves a morally bankrupt wife. Why doesn't that man understand that?
Now, I'm sorry I ever brought this guy along. Okay, so we need to see what else we can do. We can examine the medicine, can't do anything with it. Go to the phone, we can examine the water pitcher. If only he could at least drink some of this water. Too bad he knocks his pitcher on the floor and at the end of his 4 minutes.
Such a stupid man.
Huh?
Once water is spilled, there's no getting it back.
Somebody should teach this man about the water cycle. Ray says, I have my hand on this other sector. Says, yeah, it makes sense. I don't know what sectors are. It's like, it's a region. It's an area. It says quadrant quad? What is a quad? Is that a real word? Hang on, I'm gonna Google what that is. Quad, the Q-U-O-D. A prison. That's the only definition I'm seeing. A quad, Q-U-O-D, is a prison. So you're the quadrant prison? Okay, so you're in the prison quadrant. That is your quadrant. So that means you are the guard, the quad guard, if that makes sense.
And knowing this full well, why do people still spill water pitchers?
I don't know. Those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it. No, you have amnesia. You can't even remember what kidnapping means. How do you know that quote? I cannot abide the inconsistency in this game. Okay, so let's flap it around some more. Flap, flap, flap. Flap, flap, flap. Okay, well, let's see what happens if we go into the bottle for when he knocks it across the room and see if there's gonna be anything cool over there. Like maybe a gun that we could just fire and have the bullet finish him off more quickly. Certainly be better than the pain he was in.
Why doesn't she answer?
Okay, so now he's gonna writhe around. Oh, and we can explore the room while he's doing this. So we got suits of armor. We got a scale up there with a giant, oh, it's like that new fruit game where you try and combine things into a watermelon. And that's just a jar. And oh, and he's still there. You okay? Oh, there's his heart attack. Oh, I got thoughts. Oh, here it comes. His worry and anxiety have reached their peak.
Such a disgraceful man.
Huh?
If one lives his life in fits, he is bound to be plagued by fits. It's so simple. Why doesn't he understand?
but there wasn't a chance to rescue him before now. It's not over yet, though. I can't give up now. All right. Knock me across the room, bro. I want to adventure over there. See what it is. Oh, wait. Just knocking it counts as the countdown? Okay, so what else can we travel to? We can go the sword. We can swing the sword. Oh, maybe we can it's like playing golf and knock it all the way back. We can close curtains. Okay, so looks like swinging the arm up will let us get to the scales. Let's try swinging the sword, see what that does. Okay, that misses the thing. I just have to get this medicine to the minister, but there are only a few seconds left. It isn't enough time.
Such a short-sighted man.
Huh?
Happiness escapes us just as we are about to pull it in. We have to grab it while we can. Not only happiness, but dreams, love, and hope too.
Clearly someone here is overly naive. Anyway, there isn't enough time to do anything in this state. I think I better rethink this from the beginning.
If he could just get some of that water, he might feel a little better.
Did he just say something constructive? No, I want to do other things. I want to swing my arm. Yay! Oh, he salutes. And now we can go up here to the scales. We can turn. We can rock. We can undo there's so many things we can do. Let's just do all the things. Every item has a thing. Okay, scale turns. And then we can rock it. Sure, why not? Let's rock it. Oh, and that knocks that down. Crap. Did I need that? Oh, with the thing saluted, I can't get to the drapes now. I can still go to that. Let's undo, for sure. Let's undo the frame hanger. Okay. We only have a few seconds. Lower the arm back down. Or just go to the thing on the ground. Oh, we can't even go to the thing on the ground. Let's try and close the curtain. Close the curtain. We can... There's so much to do. And nothing is doing anything important. Oh, and he dies. Okay. Are we supposed to... I'm sticking with my original theory that we need to go help the daughter on the other end of the phone line. Although he was saying maybe the water would help. Let's try that. He'll probably die again. Then we'll resort to going across the phone lines to help the daughter be not kidnapped. To save the minister, I have to get him his medicine. But as things are, there just isn't enough time.
Such an unparalleled cowardice this man has.
Before I get the medicine to him, I think I have to buy some time first. I guess I better rewind the clock and see if I can pick up any other clues. Okay, so buying time, I'm gonna guess is like, we're gonna flap the flag in his face and that'll somehow like get the water over to him. All right, here, because I think on this side, other than traveling in the phone, this is the only thing we can do anything to. Just flap, flap, flap. We're just gonna keep flapping the flag. Yay. And then when he's reaching for it, it'll like maybe smack the water over to him. Smack. Maybe? Let's just keep trying it. Keep ghost tricking. Ghost trick the heck out of this flag. Ugh. Okay, come on. Go for the water, bud. Go for the water. I'm just gonna smack you. I'm gonna smack your water when you get it. Smackaroo. 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 Oh, smackaroo, smackaroo! Oh, there we are! See, he got his water! And drink it! Okay. Oh, that's a lot of water. Is he alive? I mean, water shouldn't stop a heart attack. There, that should help. At least now he's had some water. You're not a doctor. What do you know? He's still breathing, apparently. But he looks far from recovered, unfortunately.
Such a wishy-washy man.
Huh?
He can't make up his mind whether to live or die. That's how he lives his life.
Okay. At least now I bought some time to get his medicine to him. Except we can't get back over there, though. I mean, we can't get to his medicine from here. Okay, maybe if we flap the flag, we can get up to the ceiling fan? No, it's still too far away. Ray says, wait, I'm confused. Was the daughter off screen during the call? Why was it a candle? Oh, yeah. Okay, so yes, the daughter was off screen. I think the candle was just decoration. But it's a good question. Why would the daughter be off screen? And so I'm thinking maybe the daughter isn't even there at all. Maybe the daughter is not kidnapped. Okay, so we can't do anything else to get over there. The minister's fate has changed, but the situation still seems the same. I can't move anywhere now. Did I miss something? I think I saw a path for a second while the minister was drinking the water. Oh, I probably could have gone to the pitcher and then gone to the fan. Maybe I should start over from the beginning. Okay, so we got to do that. So we gotta go to the beginning, and this time when we smack the pitcher, we gotta go into the pitcher so he holds it up, and that'll get us in the fan, which will do something. So elaborate. But again, I'm still guessing that we have to go through the phone, and that's what we're gonna. So let's just wait. There we are. Time is passing. We are ready to flap our flag. Let our freak flag flap, as they say, as the young people say. I'm assuming all young people say that. Sounds like a very hip thing for the kids to say. Okay, I know, he's dying. He's dying in a very authentic, exactly what a heart attack looks like type of death. So we knock that over. When we get back in the water, picks it up, and then that lets us get up here. Spin harder. Okay, what will that accomplish? Okay, we gotta wait a minute. We can't do it until he's done drinking the water. But we're in the ceiling fan, so we've made progress. There, that should help. At least now he's had some water. He's still breathing, apparently. But he looks far from recovered, unfortunately. Hang on, I've got the hiccups coming on. I need some of my own water. We already ready. He's a wishy-washy man. We know we can't decide whether to live or die. I get it, bro. Very self-loathing of you. Okay, now we can spin harder. Oh, and that sends a paper over, and that'll probably, if we hop in the paper will go over here. Hey, we made it! Oh, there's those hiccups. Okay, so now we're in the medicine. Oh, okay, time for the next step. Now about this medicine bottle. Oh, wow. If the minister's going to make a full recovery, I have to deliver this thing to him. Hang on, I need to get rid of these hiccups first. There's a gun. I feel like holding your breath for a second will take care of it. But how is a ghost with no hands or feet supposed to do that? I guess I'll have to use my head. Dang it, they're still here instead. Okay, so we know that this makes this sword spin around. But it misses the thing. If it was a little bit higher... Oh, there's thoughts? I got thoughts. This thing is pretty heavy. It's got a good swing to it. It's sharp enough to cut the medicine bottle in two, though. And it's not long enough, is it?
Such a reckless man.
Thank you, Edgeworth. And thank you, Ray. Was that to try and scare the hiccups out of me? I've been on the verge of hiccups numerous times on stream before, but this is the first time it's like really audible. So my apologies if hiccups be creeping you out there, Ray or Jorge. And I hope your quadrants and sectors are doing all right.
Only cowards like to keep weapons around. What a truly dangerous thing to have around.
In any case, I bet I could use this sword somehow. Okay, so if we raise the arm. Oh, maybe.
'Cause it's a game.
Oh, thank you, Ruka, for doing that. You woke up just to try and scare my hiccups out of me. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Okay, so here's what I'm guessing we have to do. Oh, wow. Those are loud hiccups, too. They're very gross. Here's what I'm guessing. We're gonna have to get this sword down and somehow use it instead. So if we turn... We have to turn this around. And then rocking that will knock that urn. What if we don't turn it around? Oh, clear the jumping poltergeist challenge. Oh, 444 tricks. Yeah, what if we rock it without that? This might knock it out. Oh, hey, now it's probably longer. And it's not gonna be sharp anymore. Wow, I am so sorry. And, oh, it's still too short. Oh, that was so close. If the swing had just a little more reach to it. I think I better look for something else. Okay, so we're close with that. So we did not want to knock that pitcher on the ground because that we wouldn't even be able to possess. Anyway, I am so sorry for my hiccups. When Ray was saying, did it work? No, it didn't. I am sorry. So if we move this over here, we can, okay. We can raise that hand. Swinging this sword won't do anything. Go up here. Oh, but if we turn this around, and that'll make an even bigger thing on that sword. Oh, crap, it goes the other way, darn it! I screwed up. This urn is pretty light. Once an urn is dropped, oh, there's no getting it back. I guess I better think carefully about what I drop and when. Okay, so let's see what happens when we drop this. We're gonna need to restart eventually. Oh! And then it makes a seesaw! Oh, wait, I thought I had a thought. Just then, can I make this? Oh, I can roll it! Wait, hang on. But, okay, here's what we gotta do, watch. We open this, go back over here. We gotta, we gotta raise this arm. I think we're making progress. Raise that up there. And then if we rock that again, will it knock that urn off? No, oh, crap. We didn't want the melon is the thing. Because the melon was too short. If the melon had been there, we could knock the urn down. Oh, darn it. But now there's nothing to rock it down. Okay, but let's see what happens if we roll the thing down onto the seesaw. This is so elaborate. Let's make it roll. Yeah, whatever was on there would have bounced up. And if it was the urn, it probably would have gone onto the sword, I bet. Can we roll it further? Nope. We're trapped at this point. Okay. Time is passing. Okay, I think we can restart back to after the fate change. And we're just gonna... We'll try this again. But I do enjoy how elaborate these puzzles are, even if they're not necessarily super intuitive. Okay, now we gotta get up there. Oh, it's not close enough yet. Get into that paper. Go over here. Okay, we have our mission. We know what we gotta do. Oh yeah, blah, 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 time for the next step about the medicine bottle. Have to deliver the zibida. I know, I don't need this dialogue. We got this, it's trick time. So if we're gonna, oh, wait, no, I got ahead of myself. First, we have to go up there to undo the one side of this thing. The little clasp on this side of the sword frame. So we undo that. Go back across here. Oh, go down. Into there. Go across. Go over here. Raise up. Okay. Now we want to... Oh, wait, no, we don't... First, we got to rotate this around. Rotate that around. Spin the earth. That'll knock it down, so it'll be the fulcrum of our seesaw. This is taking so long and so elaborate. Okay, so now we have our seesaw. Oh, and we have thoughts here. It's a pretty light frame for its size. There sure are a lot of things that can fall down in this room.
He's a fallen man.
Huh?
He deserves to have everything come tumbling down on his head.
I don't know about fallen man, but you talk about him like he's your fall guy. I guess the key here is what order the objects are dropped in. Okay, so now we got to go back down here. And we have to head over here. And now we'll knock over. Yeah, there we are. This thing, so we got to first turn this around so it'll face the urn. And then we rock this. That'll knock the urn down onto the thing. There. See? And now we have to lower the arm. Back over here. We got to open this up or close it or whatever. Stretch it across. There we go. Back up here. Make this roll. And then that'll somehow knock the urn onto the end of the sword, probably. What? That's not what I wanted to have happen. That's not at all what I wanted to have happen. Oh crap, now I'm stuck! Okay. Oh, Weedle! Wow, when did you get here? Welcome! It's been a very quiet, sleepy night so far, Weedle. How you doing? It's just Rukov, who's already tucked away and sleeping. Ray and Jorge and you, how you doing? I think everybody else off playing like Mario RPG. Weedle says, bah, I just got home, so I late. It's all good. How are you doing, Weedle? What were you up to that had you out so late? Ray says, hello, Weedle. I am Quadrant Quad now. Yes, he's the prison quadrant captain. And Jorge is our sector general because we had to appoint people to new titles while Rukov's gone. But Weedle, that means we have 3 sectors unaccounted for. Would you like to be a quadrant captain? If so, you get to pick which quadrant you want. You have 3 quadrants left. Okay, so we can't get anywhere from here. Oh, and I was so sure. So knocking that thing down, I mean, it allows the globe to get further over to the side. But then what else were we supposed to do? Maybe if we knock them both down before the frame comes down, they would just form like a ramp instead of a seesaw? And so then the globe could get over there, the sword could swing around and knock the globe and hit the pills over there? All right, let's try that. Oh, wow. This is so elaborate. Weedle says to race up. Weedle says work. Oh, boo earns. Wait, I'm trying to remember wait, what is it that you do for work, Weedle? Have you talked about your work before? Well, Weedle, we are trying to get this man having a heart attack, his heart attack medicine, which he knocked across the room, sadly. Okay, now this dialogue, I know, next step, blah, 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 blah. Ministers go dead, our hands are feet, I use my head. Okay. So we gotta raise this arm. There we are. And then let's try, we're gonna try knocking this down first. So to turn that, knock the fruit down, knock that urn over there. Then we go over here. And, oh wait, he has thoughts about it. Did he say we did it wrong? That was really loud. That urn is a lot heavier than it looks. It's made out of some pretty thick iron. I wouldn't want to drop that on my foot, but I don't have feet, so I guess I don't have to worry. Okay, so the other urn was light, but this one was heavy. Okay, I wonder if we're gonna have to do something where, like, as the globe is falling, we have to swing the sword on the other guy to, like, knock it further away or something. It's possible. This one's so complicated. This feels like a final boss fight of puzzles. Let's see which direction it spins when we swing this one. Okay, but that's swinging the wrong way, though, I think. Although I wonder what would happen if we did knock it down that way and we swung it there? I don't know. Let's try lifting this up. And let's see what happens when we knock down both urns before we knock down the frame. So we put that down. Okay. And then we knock this down. Oh crap, it's still a ramp. And so we're not gonna be able to... Oh, maybe it'll go up and then roll down and we'll be able to use the other sword to knock it. Let's keep going, because we might still be able to do this. Let's try, we gotta roll it. But then we gotta get out of there. No, Ghost, let me out of here. Oh, I can still get up there, great. Wait, but it's just staying there. Oh, crap. Wait. Okay, so we just set it up as a seesaw first, and then we're gonna knock down the urn. Okay, hang on. We gotta start over after fate changing. Oh boy, this is complicated. Oh, and Rukov with a clip? What if I even done this clippable? Hang on. Rukov clipped something. Let me copy this over the clip viewer so we can all see it together and see what it was. Rukov is sleep clipping, which is impressive. This clip is titled Expectation Subverted? Okay, let's see what this is. Lower the arm. Oh, no, we already tried doing this. We already tried doing it the seesaw this way. Or close it or whatever. Stretch it across. There we go. So what happened when we did last time? Oh, that's right. It just rolled down. It didn't work as a seesaw. What? So, yeah, that didn't work. That's not what I wanted to have happen. It's not at all what I wanted to have happen. Thank you, Rukov, for making sure that I didn't repeat that same mistake. Ray says, I want the Mario RPG, but I have to wait till Christmas. As I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, I think it might have been before you got here, Ray, I finally got paid today, and so I could probably afford one game if I really want to. I'm trying to decide between Mario RPG and some other ones. Have any of you guys played like the original version of Mario RPG? Okay, so we gotta go back over there. I feel like we're so close. We are so close. We're gonna give the medicine, then we're gonna have all this dialogue again. Weedle says, yes, I call one. Give me my choice. No, that's the thing. You get to decide what your quadrant is. My quadrants are blank slates to be filled by your imagination. And so it could be like for all we know, it could be like a fun dip refinery, or it could be like tall grass for catching Pokemon. It could be whatever you want it to be. Okay. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so let's think this through again. We can get the melon onto, huh?
Put the fruit on the sword and use the fulcrum as a ramp, then you will be able to hit the nets.
What do you mean use the fulcrum as a ramp? I don't quite get what that means, but thank you, Rukov, for the 10 bits. So we put the fruit on the sword, but we'll do that. Because we won't be able to use the fulcrum as a ramp, because with this fruit, we can either knock down the urn or we can knock down the fruit onto the sword. If we knock down the fruit onto the sword, then we create a seesaw instead of a ramp. And when the globe pops down, it just there. And it just is stuck on that side with an uphill slope over there to it. So I'll show you what I'm talking about here. If we go up here, knock that down, winds up in there. And then we come back down here. We gotta lower the arm in order to get to the curtains. Oh, wait, hang on. First, we gotta unpin the thing up here. I forgot. Undo that hanger. And then we gotta lower the arm. I love how it keeps reminding me time is passing, as if I'm not like frantically doing all these things as fast as I possibly can anyway. And so, yeah, so if we knock down that urn up there, oh, we gotta swing this arm up. Then it'll be the center of a fulcrum. And then the thing will pop down and the globe will fall and just go like that. And then it's stuck on that side. But what if we spin it this way and have it fall on this sword, maybe? Then what happens here? Maybe if we swing it, it'll like... Huh. Okay, what do you think about that, Sissel? That looks really good. If only the medicine bottle was under that swing. I better go flying. But to the wrong side of the room. I think I'm starting to form a plan here. You are? Okay, so we have to get... Yeah, we do have to get the globe over there. What happens if we don't have a fulcrum? If we just undo it and it falls flat on the ground? That accomplishes nothing. Okay, let's rewind time again. Oh boy, I think we might need to crowdsource the solution to this one a little bit. Let's see, Ray says, Tweedle, you can just make one up. Tweedle says, retail, I call the quadrant a fun dip. Okay, so you do get a fun dip quadrant. So here's the thing. If Rukov is here, then you're fine, don't gotta worry about anything. But the moment Rukov leaves, your job is to protect the fun dip quadrant.
The fulcrum will be a Ramo.
Will be a what? A Ramo? I don't think you know. It won't be a Ramo. Huh?
Ramp.
Okay, Rukov. If we put the melon on the sword, the fulcrum will not be a ramp. I can promise you that. In fact, if it's not, you might just have to give me $50. No, I'm not going to force you to give me $50. But watch, I will show you. Maybe you weren't looking when we tried that already. But we did that, and it became a seesaw instead of a ramp. And I will show you. So if we do as you say, and we go over here, and we put this fruit onto the sword, and then we undo this thing, go back over to the other side, lower this to get to the drapes. but I promise you, 100%. I know that I seem like someone who doesn't know what he's talking about, but every once in a while, I actually do pay attention to these games we play. And so watch, we're gonna turn this around. And now we're gonna knock that down. Spin it. And it'll go down here. And then we undo this. And it falls down to what you're thinking is gonna be a ramp. It's not gonna be a ramp because watch this. When we pull this down, it goes, boom, seesaw. And then there's nothing we can do. We can't make it roll. It's just, that's it. We're stuck. We can try and do that, but that doesn't even reach anything. And we are just, this was, I think, the first thing that we tried to do with the fulcrum and the seesaw. So it's stuck down there now. It is immovable. There's no longer a roll command. So we are, yeah. Ray says, I played like the first 15 minutes of Mario RPG. Oh, did they like release a demo on a Switch or something?
Oof, sorry, I must have ministers.
No worries, no worries. I just do trust me sometimes when I say I've tried. I know I come across as very inept, but once in a rare while. But then again, maybe it is so rare that it's best to just assume I'm always wrong. So perhaps you are in the right for that. Okay, so we're gonna try one more time. If this still doesn't work, I'm gonna resort back to my previous plan of going all the way back and trying to go to the other side of the phone and just like hopefully revealing that the daughter's not there. Because I bet that would be easier. Although why would they have all this stuff if that's the way to do it? Because this is all very elaborate and Sizzle's all like, I'm formulating a plan, hoppa-duppa-duppa-duh. Okay. Well, let's raise this arm. We know that no matter what, we are gonna need to make that ramp out of something. So let's think for a second. Let's put on our thinking caps. Let's really analyze this and figure out what we're gonna do. Ideally, it would be great if we could get that globe from over there onto this sword, because when we got the melon onto the sword, we tried to swing it to hit the bottle, and it was just barely too short. But I think the globe looks a little bit bigger than the melon. But, Oh, how about this? How about this? I want to try something. What if when we... Oh, I gotta lower the arm back down. And I'm just gonna try this to see what happens. We gotta go over here. We're gonna close this. I'm gonna try and see if we knock down the globe, but then while the globe is falling, if we try and do timing to be spinning the sword so it doesn't land on the sword, but it just... Yeah, so let's try this. Oh, no, wrong thing. Go back up. There we go. Good boy. Good night. And so we make it spin, and then... Oh, it's not letting me go back into being a ghost! Darn it! Huh. Yeah, there's... I don't see any other way to do this. I mean, we've been doing, like, every possible combination. Even if it lands on none, on both, or even just one of these two things. If it lands on only the black one, it ends up a ramp going the wrong way. If it ends up on only the green one, then it's a seesaw and the globe gets caught there. If it's on both of them, then it also just stays there. Wait, what happened when it was on both of them? Were we able to roll it? Let me try that one more time. We're gonna do one last time. I know I said that last time, but we're gonna try one last time and then we will go over to the phone and see if there's something we can do over there. So, spin this. I tell you, if all of that stuff is just to like psych you out and make you think that this is what it is, then this is officially an incredibly evil game. So let's go over here. Okay, I know, this dialogue again. Ray says, nice ramp. I mean, Ramo. Well, a Ramo is just like a cool amp. Ramp. It's like a ramp that you can load into a gun. So if you have a ramp gun that fires ramps, then your ramp ammo is your Ramo. Okay, so go up here. And we want to turn this around. And then we knock that down. Rocket. Okay. We go over here and we undo this. I hope this works. I feel like we're so freaking close. Okay. Time's passing. Gotta raise this up. Okay. You're gonna go up here, turn this. Now we gotta make this go to knock that urn down. Or vase, or whatever it was. I think it was an urn. I'm glad we're not spilling anyone's ashes all over the floor. Oh crap, it's still that way. It still is a... it wasn't flat, yeah. So it is wrong. Darn it. So it still can't go anywhere. Okay, let's go try the phone call. But for that, we gotta rewind all the way to the beginning. Maybe that's what this is. Maybe this is teaching us that sometimes you have to rewind before the fate-changing event. Because we can always change his fate again if we really need to. Ray said, this background music sounds like the Spider-Man 2099 theme from Spider-Verse. I need to watch that movie again at some point, especially since apparently there's like alternate versions of scenes. Wait. I can't use the phone lines right now? I know you can't.
What a befitting room for this man.
Huh?
It looks stately, but it's filled with nothing but useless trash.
When in the past, I can only use a phone line to make a phone. Yeah. No, but I don't want the why didn't she answer. I want when he had the phone call with the kidnapper lady. Are we not able to go all the way back to that anymore? Trick time. Okay, let's go to the phone while he's still on the phone. And dial it now. No, he is on the phone! Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Okay, so it is something over there. Okay, so it's not... Okay, let's go back and do the thing we did before. So take just a moment. Ray says, the scene changes aren't too big, just some dialogue changes, like in No Way Home. Oh yeah, because in No Way Home, didn't they like do a second release in the theaters of it for like an extended version? I still haven't watched the extended version of it. I need to at some point. Okay, so here we go. So Weedle, here's what you missed. We saved this man from having a heart attack by giving him water through patriotism with our flag. Watch it waft and flap in the breeze. So stately. And then we gotta go into the picture. See, they just changed the Doctor Strange portal. Oh, is that all they did in No Way Home? Oh, did they like add it to like show the... I'm trying to remember, when No Way Home came out, did we already have like the Disney Plus shows? Is that what they changed it to do? There, that should help. Okay. Okay, so we gotta figure out what we're doing wrong. There's gotta be some combination of things differently that we're doing wrong.
Such a wishy-washy man.
Okay, okay, we've always unfastened the sword from the left first before the right. What if we unfasten it from the right? Maybe it'll swing down like a pendulum and it could smack something? We gotta just try every different possible combination. Otherwise, we're gonna be stuck here in this one little puzzle forever. Which I was even thinking today, at the rate we've been going, we've been averaging about 3 chapters per stream, and I looked up how many chapters there are. Apparently there's 16. We're on chapter 10 now, and so if we still do 3 chapters per stream, we get like 2 chapters left of this game. Or not 2 chapters, 2 streams left, I should say. But if this takes the entire stream, maybe that won't happen. Ray says they made the portals dimmer? I mean, that's all they did? No, that can't be the only change, because it was like an extended version, right? It probably had more scenes. They couldn't trick people to come back and say, come on down and check out Spider-Man No Way Home, now with dimmer portals.
Oh, you love the portals, but always wish they were so much dimmer? Now's your chance to catch dim portals.
Okay. Oh, wait, no. Okay, so let's see what happens when we undo just the other side first. This is just for experiment's sake. I know, time is passing. So we go here, we're gonna salute. And then we go up here. I'm guessing that isn't gonna change anything. We just knock this down. Yep, okay, so that doesn't change anything. So the question is, do we want that urn on the ground or do we want the globe on this sword? I'm guessing the fact that it can, hang on. Because this is the light one. This one is light, but the other one is heavy. But yet the globe is heavier than the other one too, because when we tried to do it, yeah, just nothing happened. Hang on, I gotta rewatch Rukov's clip that he had us do to see what was it exactly that we tried. Oh yeah, it rolled down and the other urn was in the way. Oh my gosh. Let's go back over to the other side. Oh, I gotta click back into the game. Sorry, there we go. Back over to the other side. And here, close this. And we can go there. And I'm pretty sure that, yeah, we can't roll the melon. Is it because the melon's organic or something? Raise up here. And then... Oh my gosh, what do we want to do? So the melon on this sword probably isn't going to be any use. So we're probably going to want to knock down this one. But no matter if we knock down one or both, no matter what, we're not going to be able to get the globe across there. Have we tried? Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I don't know if we've tried this. There's going to be a lot of trial and error, a lot of repeat things, I think. But if we go back over here... Oh, sorry, we're going to lower the arm first. And we get our fulcrum. Close this. I don't know if we've tried this. I think we probably have. And so this is probably just repeats. And so we knock down this urn. There. And we can go back this way. And we salute up here. And we knock it down. Like that. Okay, and then we put the globe down next before knocking that one down. Oh my gosh, and every few seconds it's showing me an hourglass. Yes, I know time is passing. And we make this roll. Okay, have we tried this? I don't know if we have or not. We probably have. I shouldn't get my hopes up. Because that urn is supposed to be heavy, right? So we turn this around. Please work. Please, game. Please, game. And knock that down. Oh, yes! Oh my gosh! Oh, yes! Okay, now we should be able to knock the medicine over. Oh, finally. Oh, why did I have such a hard time with that? That should have been much more obvious. Dude, your medicine's there. Except now I'm probably stuck on that side of the room. Okay, now just take one. Ah, it's more than one! Okay, now he's not gonna have a heart attack, but he's gonna overdose. There, the minister finally took his medicine. Took an hour to get the medicine of this poor guy. Holy cow. Ray was saying, from what I know, said, what if you made the globe the base of the thing, I forgot the name, instead of the urn? Well, the problem is in order to knock the globe down, there's only two directions the globe could go. It could have gone onto the sword over there, which wouldn't have gotten to the ground. Or if we rolled the other way, it knocks the urn down before the globe could even be there. So the globe, I guess we could have gotten the globe and that other one and then got that. But we did it. We got it figured out. Took me way too long. Like way too long. But we got it. There, the minister finally took his medicine. I think maybe he took too much medicine.
Such a greedy man.
Huh? I hate how every time he insults himself, Sis is like, huh? Please elaborate.
He's supposed to take 2 capsules with water. Why doesn't he know that?
Ah, cut that guy some slack. There, see? Da-da-dum. Okay, achievement unlocked, too much medicine. Oh, wow. Phew, that was a lot of work.
Well, hopefully this taught him a lesson.
Huh?
He greatly underestimated his dependence on his medicine. I hope he learned something from this experience. First, know yourself. That is the key to everything.
I think you need to listen to your own advice. Anyway, let's go back to the world of the present. So now we should be able to, oh, we can't get the part until we save his daughter. We should have gone to the other side and seen what was over there. Boo. And so the Justice Minister is now back to life, but the furrows on his brow are even deeper now.
I'm still here.
And apparently our lady detective, I love that term, our lady detective in the present is the present cause of those furrows.
Look, detective, he was sentenced after a fair trial, and the man himself wants to be executed.
But there was no evidence. evidence. All they had was his own confession.
But it was no ordinary confession. It was the confession of an esteemed detective. Stay back! I told you I don't want anybody coming near me.
Does he think heart attacks are contagious?
Mr. Minister, please listen to me. I might be able to gather new evidence in that case tonight.
Huh? What?
So please, please just give me a little more time.
Oh. I just got a call from the prison. Your death row convict apparently just escaped.
Huh?
Unfortunately, after all this time, it seems he now wants to dodge his punishment.
But,
When he is apprehended, his sentence will be carried out tonight.
no. Oh. But when the sentence was handed down, you were against enforcing the death penalty.
Huh?
So why did you sign the order all of a sudden?
Well, I have something I cannot tell you. It's a secret. If I tell you the secret, my daughter dies. I was simply performing my duty as Justice Minister. That's all there is to it.
Trick time. What am I even possessing? Oh, I'm still way back over here. Crap, I can't get over there. Lynne looks like she's about to rip into the Justice Minister. I think she's forgotten all about me. I think I'll send her a little signal. Lynne, look over here.
Huh? Sissel, is that you? Sissel, there you are.
It sounds like the minister is being very stubborn.
That's right, he is. Maybe we shouldn't have saved him after all.
The minister has to have the execution carried out tonight, and he has a very good reason for it.
A good reason?
Daughter was kidnapped, blah, blah, blah. I told Lynne what happened, what I'd learned about the kidnapping. You don't even know what kidnapping means, dude.
Kidnapping? They kidnapped the Justice Minister's daughter?
Apparently.
Oh my goodness. Oh, pacing. I hope he doesn't notice that I'm talking to an empty suit of armor. But still! That's still no reason to hurry forward with the execution!
Why don't you go ahead and say that to the Justice Minister then?
Oh, the poor man. I hate to do that to him.
Oh, by the way,
Huh?
do you think you could carry me?
All right, sure. Not very handy, is it? Having no legs. Yeah, this is... Yo! Oh, that is a heavy world. This is my weapon now. I'm gonna clobber him.
Let's hear what he says.
Huh? What are you going to do with that globe? Crack me in the head with it?
Oh, this? No, pay no attention to this.
It's kind of hard not to pay attention to it.
By the way, and please pardon me if this is a silly question, were you talking to someone just now? But of course not, right? I mean, there's no such thing as ghosts, right?
You talk about me? Oh, he can hear me now. That's right, because we possessed him. I forgot. Ray says the secretary walks in and sees this girl talking to a sword with a globe on it next to a seesaw. I know, we leave so much evidence. If ghosts were really like this in the real world, everyone would have figured out long ago that ghosts exist simply because we just litter the ground with our messed up Rube Goldberg devices. So no, I concur with you, Ray.
There's no such thing. This is a dream. It's nothing but a dream.
Don't you remember me?
My dream is talking to me.
So now I'm a dream, eh? We're gonna give him another heart attack at this rate. And he already ate an entire bottle of pills.
Mr. Minister? We know about your daughter. She was kidnapped, wasn't she?
Crap, now she's dead.
And if the execution doesn't take place tonight, you won't see her again.
Dear medicine, it's empty. Go to the pharmacy and get a refill. Oh, what am I going to do? The death row prisoner has escaped. If he isn't executed tonight,
Oh, so they don't know the Cabanela found him again.
my daughter, my Amelie.
But what if the execution isn't the right thing to do?
Ah.
Come on, Lynne. If you keep pressing him like that, he's gonna die again.
What can I do then?
Trick time. Well, we think first. Yeah, we're gonna head over and save the daughter. We have to do something about that kidnapping. Until we do that, it'll be impossible to get the minister on our side. That's the way I see it. I think I'll start by gathering info on the kidnapping in the only way I know how. Can we take his drugs first? Oh, can we talk to him? I want to talk to him. We meet again, Mr. Minister.
What? I've never seen you before. In any case, I'm a very busy man. If you're a dream, please don't bother me when I'm awake.
I'm not a dream.
Looks like it's just a waste of time trying to talk to this guy.
I think you're right, stubborn Justice Minister.
Please stop speaking ill of me inside my own head.
Okay, can we go over to the... Oh, there we go. Medicine. Can we talk to Lynne? How you doing, Lynne?
Don't you think there's something fishy about this kidnapping thing?
Fishy?
I mean, the demand is to carry out an execution that was already set to be carried out. It's just like the minister said, there's no need for such a kidnapping.
Maybe it's to prevent him from giving a pardon, like we're trying to get him to do. You might be right.
Are you talking to somebody again? No, there's no such thing. No such thing. I'm a realist. I'll never believe in them. Not in the existence of ghosts, not in this escape from prison, and not in this kidnapping.
This realist is running away from several very real facts.
At high speed, too.
Anyway, let me try and find out more about this kidnapping. After all, I know where the kidnappers are.
Oh, that's right. You have their telephone number.
I think I'll go see what these kidnappers look like. Yeah, we've already seen them. They're those two blonde people from the balcony at the thing at the All right, dial up the phone. We gotta go down here to the new phone number. We got so many phone numbers. YMT2369, nice. Yay! That took entirely too long to do that puzzle. But we got it, we figured it out. I really should pay the kidnapper's hideout a visit. After all, if we want the Justice Minister to come around, we have to solve this problem first. I feel like I'm slowly moving away from my own mystery, but I'm not the kind of guy who can abandon a little lady in trouble. So I guess I'm in this for a little while longer. Yay. Achievement unlocked, 11:41 p.m. to 12:10 a.m. Okay, so that's that chapter, I suppose. Yeah, save. Save. So that means we are now in chapter 11. The goal is to get through 2 more chapters tonight then, to stay on track, on our schedule. The Justice Minister's daughter has been abducted. The kidnappers demand the execution of the death row prisoner Jowd to be carried out tonight. Lynne says the execution is a mistake, and I believe her. And so I'm paying the kidnappers' hideout a visit to see what I can find out about the abduction. Bleep, bloop, bloop, blop. What took you so long? And it's gonna be the tiny little manlet. Oh, your instinct was right, Beauty, my dear. They had that restaurant surrounded. It took me forever to shake them, and now my poor bike is ready for this scrap heap. So dramatic with his pose. Next time, maybe you should try make it a tricycle so you don't hurt yourself. Ouch, that hurts, Beauty. But that's okay, that's what I love about you. Waha! Oh, this is the same room before. Oh, no, did it play Happy Birthday? Yeah, this is the room, the guy with the goose on his head, where we had that elaborate, like I said, the Rube Goldberg device. It looks just like, didn't we already have the phone number for that room? Or maybe not? Be a little more gentle with our valuable hostage, please. Oh, that's what's in the suitcase? Is a sick little girl? Oui, always keep a smile on a lady's face, right, my dear? There, see that, Beauty. Now there's a smile blooming on your face too, my dear. What do you want to bet that they kidnapped the wrong person? They probably caught, what was the other girl's name? Camilla, on her way to the chicken kitchen, thinking that it was Amelie, because Amelie's bedridden and sick. Yes, a wry smile. Okay, or maybe this is just... No, I think this is the same place. Maybe it's a different place that's decorated identically. Has a doll with a piece of dynamite on it. I'm going out for a breath of fresh air. You're on guard duty.
All right, I'll dream of you until you return.
Why don't you open the trunk for our guest?
I will, beauty. I was just taking a little breather.
Oh, wait, no, that can't be, Amelie. Because you remember when we were talking on the phone with the minister, she held the phone over there and we heard Amelie's voice. So that means that was definitely faked. Amelie wasn't there, so it's not going to be Amelie. It's going to be Camilla. It's going to be the wrong person. Going to be the wrong kid. We still need to save the kid. I'm saying if you are on a mission to save a child's life and you find, oh, this is a different child than I thought, you probably should still save that child. I think. You know, there are probably exceptions to that.
All right, little lady, let me open that trunk for you. Hello? Oh, crap, is she already dead? It is so hard to keep children alive. Oh, beauty!
It looks like the Justice Minister's daughter really has been kidnapped, and something else is bothering me too. I don't think I've ever been to this room before, but something about it is giving me a strange sense of deja vu. I've seen something like this before. Okay, so it's just decorated identically to that other room. Oh, maybe they're the ones who rigged up that whole elaborate trap, and this room was where they tested it out? Trick time! Okay, what are my thoughts on this, Sissel? Taking something precious to manipulate others, so that's what kidnapping is. The dirty tricks those without the powers of the dead come up with. However, if I take that precious thing back, oh, their power vanishes, doesn't it? Oh, so convenient that he fell asleep. Now then, time to see how the Justice Minister's little girl is doing. Wouldn't it be awful if it ends up being his wife instead, somehow packed in there that opens up and just this giant woman with a rose head pops out before this guy wakes up from his dream of beauty. Okay, so we gotta look at everything. What's in this door? Okay, we can open it. So that's probably gotta be for, at some point, someone will be in front of that and we'll be able to knock things over. Burn brighter, dear candle. Oh crap, that's lighting the thing on fire. Oh no, no, I didn't mean to do that. Let me ghost out of there. Oh, okay. So that was good? Whenever I possess a door like this, for some reason I get the urge to send something flying with it. These ghost tricks are kind of addictive. Okay, so I guess that's to help us get over here. And so now we can swing this. Oh, yeah, okay, let me ghost out of, oh, whoa! Okay, that's convenient. That'll make it spin faster, so it'll probably wobble around. Oh, and that moves that ball. Oh, and then we'll be able to hit it with the door. For some reason. Okay, but we can keep going further over this direction. Decoration, decoration, decoration. Lower, let's see what the other things are first. There's a candle sconce, a suspended shelf, and a mantle clock. Okay, so let's see what happens when we lower this. This will probably let us take a look at the thing. And get onto that. Darn! I can't reach my destination from here. Okay, so that's what that ball's for. Doll does nothing. So let's see what the other items do when we move these things, like move the sconce. Let's see, Ray was saying, what if the kid is racist? Well, I mean, that's obviously bad, but I don't think that if someone has a moral failing that just, well, I guess we're not killing the kid. We're just letting other people kidnap the kid. Because I'm gonna say, someone having a moral failing like that isn't justification for murdering a child. But maybe it's justification for letting the child get kidnapped? Unless the kidnappers are just happen to be coincidentally of the race that the child is racist against, because then it'll probably reinforce the negative stereotypes in the child's mind. And so in that case, we probably want to stop the kidnapping to help the child not be racist. So there you go, Ray. And you especially of all people don't want someone who's racist, because you are Ray. You don't want someone who's racist against Rays. This is one of those things you light with fire, isn't it? As long as there's a light in the room, is something like this really necessary? But if something can be lit, it kind of makes me want to light it. I need another core to reach the trunk and open it. I wonder if I can create a new core. Okay, so this is rock and mantle clocks. Let's see what happens when we rock this. Rocka, 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 rocka. Okay, so nothing yet. So let's go back and knock that ball across the room. And see what it accomplishes. Oh, we gotta wait for the star to come back over here. Oh, wait, was he... Sissel's thinking something. This shelf is suspended by very thin cords. They look like they're about to break. I bet it'd be quite a spectacle if it fell. If something can break it, kind of makes me want to break it. Okay, so that's what we gotta do. We gotta use the fire on there to light the cord to break it and make the thing fall. So, hop back over here. And there. I don't think we can go down there yet. Okay, so now we should be able to open the door, but then can we... Oh, darn, I wanted to get in the ball while it was moving. That doesn't quite get it all the way over there yet. Okay, gotta make sure it's like right on the edge. There we go. And you bow. Oh, okay. Yeah, keep going. And then we gotta go down. And this will allow us to get back over the ball there, but then Can we make it roll or something? Oh no, but this will let us get to that. Oh, these things, a party popper. Fire the party popper. Okay, spinning the balance toy, what is that? That probably makes it go up and down. So it's like fast travel. Let's, but then will it automatically goes back. Okay. So maybe we want to do the party popper when it's up in the air? It's a cake box and another party popper. What direction is it pointed? Oh, a whole bunch of them. Okay. Let's try firing this party popper while this thing is all the way up. Oh, wait, no, because we can't ghost out of it, so we can't do that. So it doesn't really matter. So which party popper do we want to do? Well, let's just try firing them. Fire some party poppers. Pow! Oh, and that gives us that to travel around. Oh, but that woke him up? Oh, it is gonna just go back to sleep. Just my imagination. Okay. Just my imagination, that's all you have to say. What is he, a Skyrim NPC? If he was any more laid back, he'd fall right off that crate. But look at that streamer go spinning around and around. Oh, it's delightful. Now, how can I make use of that? Well, we cannot possess it. So, maybe if we raise this thing, it'll get caught in it? Let's see what happens. No. Okay. So it doesn't do much. I guess we could also try making the fan go faster. Let's do this other party popper first and see what it accomplishes. Pow! Oh, and if we light that on fire, it'll be like a long fuse. Just my imagination. Okay, we're getting it, because watch this. Oh, here, we gotta hear what Sissel says first. But I think I see kind of what we gotta do. Just my imagine. Oh, what an amazingly simple fellow. This room, on the other hand, is starting to look amazingly festive. The question is, how can I use it to my advantage? Okay, so here's what we gotta do. I notice that this will raise it up. See? And it'll get it up to that candle the doll is holding. So if we can light that candle, that'll set that on fire and carry the fire up to the sconce, and the sconce will then light the cords on that shelf, making the shelf fall, and that clock thing will land on top of the trunk. And that'll accomplish something. So, we gotta go up there. Here's how we do this. We go back up there and we make the fan go faster. Make the fan go faster, we'll make that streamer go farther. Oh, we gotta... There. Make the streamer go farther so that it'll catch on the candle that's over here to the left. See the candle? And so when that catches fire, that'll spin around. And we just have to make sure that we get back down there and raise that up so the fire will carry over onto that. So we gotta make this spin faster. And we gotta go back down to this and travel over this way while it's going faster. Wait, did that turn off the speed of the thing? Oh crap, we need to make I think we might need to make the candle burn more. Okay, hang on. Maybe the timing doesn't matter. Maybe it'll just stay on fire. I feel like the timing should matter though. Okay, try this again. Okay, make it go faster. Yeah, so now we have to go over there. We're gonna make the candle... Oh crap, this is hard to do. and make that candle burn higher. And that'll catch on fire. Nice. Oh, and we didn't even have to raise the thing with the timing. It just goes far enough to hit it. So we've hit that. We got the flame. And then we go back over there. Hey, Ray, was it you who always likes fire? Because we're about to set fire to some crap up in here. So hope you're ready for this. And then raise up, and that's gonna catch on fire. And then once that's on fire, it's spread over there, get the sconce. The sconce will hit that thing. It'll make it snap, and the thing will fall down. And then that gives me the pathway to get to the trunk.
Just my imagination. Things keep moving around. I have a powerful imagination to keep moving things.
Can we do anything else with the mantle clock? Hey, now we can open the trunk. All right, big moment of reveal. I don't think it's gonna be Amelie. It's not gonna be the sick girl. It's either gonna be, most likely, it's gonna be Camilla. And I think they accidentally got her instead when she was on her way to the chicken kitchen. But if it's not Camilla, it's gonna be the actual wife of the justice minister. And it's gonna be a gag that this giant-sized person pops out of a tiny trunk. So let's see. I was right, it's Camilla. Oh, she's just chilling with her juice and a book. Oh, that's a luxury trunk. What in the? What's going on here? This little lady is. She's so chill. This little lady really is this little lady really a daughter of the justice minister? No, we know this little lady. Oh, is she upset that she's actually comfortable? She's got her juice. She's got her favorite book. Just my imagination. No, that's really beauty right there. Yay! We accomplished a thing. And Ray says fire. Indeed, and as we see, fire helped us free this little girl. She's still kidnapped. And fortunately, like you were worried, she's not racist. So we are still going to try and save her. What's with the fun book and juice? What's with the fun book and juice? A fun? Oh, is it like a manga or a comic book or something? Like I said, always keep a smile on a lady's face. Ah, he's even nice to the kidnapped little girls. I wanted to treat our guest well. How about treating me well? I'd like some bread and milk, please. Oh, but crap, but we don't, it's not good when she's here because she has a sixth sense. She can detect our presence, right? At your service, my dear. Be back in a flash. Okay, little girl, I'm going to get some milk. I will be back soon. And she never sees me again. Hey, mister! Huh? Yes, cute little lady. More juice, perhaps. All you have to do is ask. Have I been kidnapped? Well, you haven't not been kidnapped. Oh, don't cry, little dear. There is nothing to be afraid of. The surroundings are miserable and filthy, I know. But we just ask for a little bit of patience. Don't say those awful things about this house! Huh? Oh, would she know this place? This house is where I used to live. Okay, so this then has got to be... I still suspect that she is Detective Jowd's daughter. How long has he been in prison? Because it was 10 years ago that he saved Lynne. But because they said they did it right in front of a family member, so she's probably the one who witnessed the murder. But maybe she was a baby at the time. What? Nani? Qu'est-ce que c'est? I apologize, little lady. I am the one who is miserable and filthy. Forgive me. What's the meaning of this beauty? Why here at this little girl's old house? Don't ask me. It was the other party in our deal who chose this location. What a weird way to word it. The other party in our deal. Okay, so there's got to be like some type of a traitor, some type of twist villain. I'm still suspecting Detective Cabanela. We'll see if it's him. Oh, I see. It's been empty for 5 years, and apparently nobody ever comes here. Ray says, that's a child, sir. I know, how dare he provide a comic book and juice for a child to make a child comfortable. It's inappropriate. But never mind that. What about my milk and bread? Oh, of course. All right, now you be a good girl while I'm gone.
Bye-bye.
He's like barely taller than the doorknob. Click. You just read your book and drink your juice. I want to go home. Not quite yet. This dilapidated place was Camilla's old house? What's going on here? Trick time. Okay, so she never died, so we can't possess her core. Well, oh, but she has a core. Why does she have a core? What in the world? Why does the little lady have a core of the dead? When I helped her out at Lynne's apartment, she didn't have one. So that must mean, so at some point between then and now, she died and a different ghost saved? Oh, I bet I know what happened. She was probably in the briefcase at the chicken kitchen, and when the car crashed into there, she probably got killed and we didn't even realize it, so she died. And we brought her back because we stopped that from happening, but she probably died at the time. So that must mean she must have died sometime after that. And it also means somebody else must have saved her. It might have been us. I better ask her what happened. So can she communicate with all ghosts now? Or just us? Oh, let's examine her book first. A book! I wonder what little lady is reading tonight. An exciting adventure story, maybe? No, it's gonna be yaoi porn. Although she's already getting quite a bit of excitement for one day. Are you not even gonna tell me? Somewhere along the way, Camilla must have died. What could have happened to her? I better ask her. Could it be there's somebody else with the powers of the dead besides me? I mean, I guess that would be maybe the more interesting choice because then we'd be able to compete against somebody. All right, let's go inside the child's brain. Who's there? Oh, wait a minute. Is that you, Missile? Hey, Missile. Sometimes my dog communicates to me inside my brain. Oh, you know what? If somebody else could save her, Missile would, except Missile would have to be dead again in order to save her. And Missile's probably still alive. I'm sorry, I'm not Missile. My name's Sissel. I just barely realized. They're similar. I'm not Missile, I'm Sissel. They rhyme. Sissel! My name is Camilla. Camilla, so it is her, I knew it. What happened to me? What is this place? I can hardly tell this poor little thing this is the land of the dead. The land of the dead. Oh, that's right, because I can hear our thoughts. Does that mean I'm dead? No, it means you were dead. But you're fine now. Oh, Tiff is here! See, I'm here! What have I missed? Not too much, Tiff. It's been a very sleepy stream today. I don't know if it's just because Mario RPG came out and so everybody's doing that, but it's been very chill. We've had Rukov, Jorge, Ray, and Weedle here, and that's pretty much all. So how are you doing, Tiff? Okay, so here's what you actually missed. It took us over an hour to solve one simple little puzzle where we had to, like, knock a globe across the room to get a dying man his heart attack medicine, which he then promptly overdosed on. And so, yeah, now we are helping this kidnapped child. Okay, yeah, because Tiff, you've played this game before, right? I'm trying to remember who has and hasn't played the game. So you know the story. So we need to get the Justice Minister to pardon Detective Jowd, but he can't do that because he is under the impression his daughter was kidnapped by these two bad guys and that they'll, like, kill her or he'll never see her again, quote unquote. Unless he makes sure the execution goes through tonight. So we have to save his daughter. But two things wrong with that. One, we showed up here and we found out that Camilla was the one they've actually kidnapped. But also earlier when the lady was on the phone, she's like, she put her daughter on, or put the Justice Minister's daughter on, and we heard her voice, so that must have been a fake somehow. So I don't know exactly what all the deal is, but yeah. So not a whole lot. We're halfway through the stream tonight, and we've only made it through one chapter. Ray says, kidnapper is kidnapped, wrong kid. As you do. I mean, it's a rookie mistake. If you're not a very experienced kidnapper, it's probably very easy to nap the wrong kid. Tiff says, okay, sweet, I know where we are now. Awesome! But how are you doing, Tiff? So good to see you. Okay, land of the dead, does that mean I'm dead? Darn, I forgot that there are no secrets in the ghost world. You can relax, you're not dead. But this isn't the first time you've been here, apparently. Really? I don't remember. Wait a minute, maybe I do remember, sort of. You do? Oh, it looks like she doesn't remember being saved very well. So there's some other dead person out there with special powers. I think it's still possible that she might have been in the suitcase at the kitchen chicken already, because she was on her way there, right? And like I said, when Detective, what was his name? It was our Shuichi guy with the cap. Detective Ringe, when he crashed through there, it might have killed her too. And then when we saved his and Lynn's life, it would have saved hers indirectly. Yeah, so there's some other dead person out there with special powers, eh? Anyway, I don't want to press her if she doesn't remember dying. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about something else? Sure, go ahead, sissy! Sissy, eh? Kidnapping! Lynne asked me to do something for her tonight!
Exclamation
what?
mark. TTS, I think I'm slowly going crazy because the Resident Evil 1 basement theme is kind of growing on.
Really? You know what?
TBH.
Oh, there's a pause for the TBH. First of all, Wendy! So good to see you here. How are you doing, Wendy? Okay, so you know what I realized? I was thinking about that Resident Evil theme, that is if the guy who did that, oh crap, what was it called? Whenever he would do it with his girlfriend, that song, you remember? It was like a meme like about a year ago. It's like if that guy was hired to work on a video game, that's like, all right, we need something really spooky. Give us your spookiest music. And then that just comes on. Hotaba?
Seabat.
Seabat! Yes, that's what it was. Thank you so much for the 10 bits, Wendy. Seabat. So it's if the Seabat guy was in charge of picking music for Resident Evil, like spooky music, that's what it would actually be. But how you doing, Wendy? So people finally pop it in. Oh, this is so happy. I've just been assuming that we wouldn't have anybody here because everyone's off playing Mario RPG. So we read a little bit in the chat then. Ray says, I am the Quadrant Quad. Weedle is the Fun Dip Quadrant. Oh, yeah, that's it. We also missed that because Rukov went to sleep early. We appointed Jorge, the temporary sector general, and Ray and Weedle are both Quadrant captains. In order to keep things all orderly while Rukov was asleep. Tiff said, I'm good, had Burger King with some friends, and just got home. Welcome home! I hope the Burger King with friends was fun. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a big fan of most Burger King food, except their breakfast menu. I love most fast food places' breakfast menus. You're hard-pressed to ruin breakfast at fast food. But welcome to, oh, and Extemporaneous popped in too, so Tiff, Wendy, Extemporaneous all popping at the same time. How you doing? Extemporaneous says, okay, I'm here. Sorry, I'm late. My computer had a graphics cards issue, and my browser kept closing, and it felt like having to beat my computer in a 1v1 boxing match to do anything. I'm so sorry, Extemporaneous, but I'm so glad that you're here. I'm sorry that happened. I had some mild technical difficulties before starting the stream tonight, but I got them resolved. I actually was going to start closer to on time, but then technical stuff happened. But yes, Extemporaneous, Wendy, Tiff, thank you all so much for being here. Have you guys all got Mario RPG? I mentioned this before in the chat. I finally got paid today. I got a paycheck I've been waiting on for so long. And so I'm looking at it, and I think I can maybe afford one full price game. And so I'm looking at maybe Mario RPG, maybe Alan Wake 2. Like, do you guys have opinions on Mario RPG? Ray says, hello, Wendy and Extemporaneous. Then Tiff says, Seabat. Okay, you guys all remember. I just spaced the name. Extemporaneous with an emote. When he says, I'm doing good. Just got off work, so I'm just popping in to say hi. Oh, well, it's so good. Wait, popping. Does that mean you have to pop back out? So if you need to do something to decompress after work, totally understandable. But if you need to be bribed to stay, I have some, I was going to say freshly baked banana bread. It was actually baked last night after the stream. But I have almost freshly baked banana bread. It's like perfect because like when you first bake it, the crust is a little bit too hard, I think, but then it kind of softens a bit. So it's like it's at optimal banana bread timing. So if that'll convince you to stay, I'm just saying. Anyway, okay, let me read some more in the chat. Not in the chat, sorry, in the game. I need to actually read the game. I know about that part. She asked you to go to the chicken kitchen on Dead End Drive, right? Yeah, but I never got there. Now I wish I could say I'm sorry to her. I never should have gone through that park. What park? Tamsic Park. It's the shortcut to Dead End Drive. Oh, that's right, because we realized that's Kismet spelled backwards, so I think that's probably the pun there. Is that where the kidnappers grabbed you? Yeah, Lynne always said, if you ever go through Kismet Park, you'll get kidnapped. And I did. She said, I don't like that park. Scary things happen there. Oh, that's probably the park where when she was a kid, the guy tried to kidnap her and Jowd shot and killed the guy that had like, was it a knife to her throat or something like that? Temsic Park, eh? What am I gonna do? Lynne's gonna be so mad. She has a very strict don't get kidnapped rule. She is? How come? Because I left it there. Oh, the music box. The music box in the park. That's right, the music box, because that has something that jowled. It sounds like exculpatory evidence inside of it or something. Okay. Tell me more about the music box. I need some more water, though. Tiff said, I have summoned them. Well, thank you so much, Tiff. You're the MVP if you're just able to. Now I'm just imagining that you're carrying around like Wendy and Extemporaneous and different people in like Pokeballs that you have attached to your belt. And so you show up and you just release them. You're like, go, Wendy, go, Extemporaneous. Extemporaneous says quadrants. Whoa, that's right. We've established that apparently in this channel we have one sector, but the sector is divided up into 4 quadrants. We actually can have 2 more quadrant captains. If anybody else wants to be a quadrant captain, you get to decide what your quadrant is for. Raise is a prison. Wheedles is fun dip, whatever that means. So we have 2 more quadrants up for grabs. Also, I think Weedle might have stepped out. So if we want someone to babysit Weedle's quadrant while Weedle is gone, we can have like a vice lieutenant under Weedle for the fun dip quadrant. Let's see. Exterminator says, Logan, fast food tier list when? Is there anything you would not want a tier list? Okay, if you could have a tier list of anything in the world, woe to be. For those who missed it, Exterminator was also talking about trying to scientifically determine what my quote-unquote waifu type is by doing a tier list, I guess. So I would assume like all the female characters from all the games we've played, and I don't know, if you want. I have been thinking maybe one of these days I should actually try a just chatting stream. I was thinking of all the different fun things we could do. One thing I thought, and I mentioned this before, I went to, I was over at Walmart and I passed by the book section because they have a small book section and they have like all the trashy romance novels. And I was thinking if I took a picture of it and told you the titles of some of these books, the chat could pick one and I could like have to buy it and like read excerpts. So here's some of these titles. There was one that looked like the Duke trilogy. Said, the Duke starts a scandal. The Duke gets desperate. Oh, and then there's just another printing of the Duke starts a scandal. There's also a Scottish-themed one called Highland Surrender. Anyway, there's a bunch of them, and they're all really cheesy titles. But anyway, let's play some more. The music box was hidden in the apartment. I finally found it with a little bit of luck and courage. Guess where it was? I don't know where. I'll pretend not to know. She can hear you say you're pretending. You know? You don't have to humor me. Oops! So what happened to the music box? I hid it in the bushes at the park just before it happened. Just before? Oh, just before you were kidnapped, huh? I didn't want the bad man to take it, so I hid it. I bet it's still there in the park. You did well. So the music box is in the park. Oh, I better let Lynne know. Okay. One more conversation, and then we'll be back to the action and puzzles, I think. Let's see. Ray says, Except Ray is pretty cool. I know, /J. Except Ray says, it's not a Logan stream if it started on time. That is true. I figure if I ever did start on time, no one would be here for the first 10 minutes, because, like, why? Why would you? Except Ray says, Logan payday! When he said, I haven't gotten into Mario RPG, I might hop on it. Well, yeah, it released today, I think, right? And it looks fun. I'm more excited, to be totally honest, for Paper Mario. For some reason, the character design in Paper Mario, just like, it activates some neurons in my brain, a bit more so than Mario RPG. But I've heard the Mario RPG is good, I think. Tiff said, I'm saving to get a P5T. Oh, is that the new... Oh, no, Persona 5 Tacticia. For some reason, you're going to say PlayStation 5, like a new version of it. Persona 5 Tacticia. But I would love to see some Mario RPG. So would you guys be interested in watching me stream it? I might, because we're on track to probably finish this game sometime. I think the next stream of it might be our last stream of it, maybe. So if you want. When he said, I'm hoping to get P5T for Christmas. Ray says, same. When he said, apparently the physical copies come with coasters. Says, I can save my wood table with Joker himself. Ooh. I didn't know that. Now, is that like a pre-order bonus you need to get from a specific place, or it's just like in all the versions of it? I'd probably just get the Steam version. Then I'd only get virtual coasters, I suppose. Anyway, this is your old house? Yup, this is where we lived until 5 years ago. But now I live with Lynne and Missile. Lynne is like a big sister to you, isn't she? Yup, she's a detective, you know. She's a hero. She is, huh? By the way, about your father. Is he the Justice Minister. No. Her father is going to be Detective Jowd. I mean, that's I think what we're figuring out, right? That's my guess. And she's going to confirm it right here. I was right about her being the one in the thing. My father is gone. His name was Miles Edgeworth, and he chose death. Okay, she doesn't say he's dead, so I'm assuming gone just means he's in prison. So it's Detective Jowd. Or maybe she thinks he was executed already tonight. Gone? Maybe he passed away? No, it's not that. My dad, he's gonna die, and it's all because of me. I witnessed my mom get shot, and I was angry at my dad because he took away my Xbox. So I said it was him, and they convicted him, and they were gonna execute him. And the worst part of all, because he went to prison, he could never give me my Xbox back. What do you mean because of me? Why would you say that? It's called an execution. My dad is a detective. No way, don't tell me your father is Detective Jowd? That's right. What in the world? Well, that's why Lynne was watching her, because Detective Jowd was her hero. And so of course it would make sense that she'd watch her kid or something, right? I would imagine. I mean, it'd probably be better off if he actually did have somebody else around, I guess. Okay, see, in the chat, Exterminator says, random Transformers check. Sovereign. Are they royalty? Do Transformers even have royalty? Are there different Transformers countries? Is there a Transformers US? There are Transformers cities and different geographical things like that. Sovereign himself is not royalty. What it was is that they made a toy of an old character, Alpha Trion, and it was for a series where everybody's head turned into a little robot. And he never had one of those in the comics. We're we gotta come with something. His name is Sovereign. So he's a non-entity. They retconned him in the comics to be a human character named, oh crap, what's his name? GB Blackrock, who is basically the Transformers universe's version of Tony Stark, even right down to the mustache, except he didn't have an Iron Man suit. But now that he was that thing, he kind of did. So basically, he's Transformers Iron Man. Ray says, why coasters out of everything? Don't you like coasters? Tiff says, coasters! I love coasters! Exterminator says, that reminds me, I wasn't here last time. Could I have a rundown of what's happened since then in 10 words or less? Oh, wait, last time in this game? Or last time in Resident Evil 4? Because I'm trying to remember which one you weren't here for. So let me know which game you want to run down in, and I'll give you a rundown in 10 words or less. 5 years ago, something really bad happened. Like a scary dream, but it wasn't a dream. 5 years ago? That murder case! Incident 5 years ago. It was my mom's birthday that day. Oh, okay. So I bet that's why the room is decorated like that. Because that was her birthday decoration. So why is the guy with the duck on his head decorating his basement to look like Jowd's dead wife's birthday party? My mom and dad were working and I was home by myself. And then I had an idea. I was gonna surprise my mom. So I opened up the gun cabinet. And then when she got home, I shot her in the face. And my dad came home, he said, oh, what have I told you? No murdering your mom. And I said, well, I'm going to tell the police it was you. And I did. The end. I set up that contraption! Oh, and so that's what probably killed... I'm home, Camilla. Oh, why is it so dark? Oh, crap, she killed her own mom? No, because it's the same contraption that killed Lynne. Oh, and it lifts it up. And then it falls down, it knocks it over, and the Cupid's gonna pop up, and the Cupid... She killed her mom? And then it fires it over, and it sets off the gun. No, she killed her mom! This game is too whimsical to have something that dark. Oh, no! Surprise! Ha 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 ha! I killed you! Yeah!
What was that noise? Oh, Camilla. Always killing your mother.
That is too dark for this. Oh my gosh. Ray says, you should get Bayonetta, half joking. That's like by Platinum Studios. There was a Transformers game they made in the same style as Bayonetta. It was fun. Ray is with Poke, Ball Command. Ray says, the funded quadrant is very important. Without it, we would only have 3/4 of a sector. Ray says, yes, very scientific. Says, guys, what about the secret 16th quadrant? Lying hidden somewhere in the school. Watch out for it. The one they call the ultimate despair. Oh, crap. And I had hiccups earlier tonight, too, and they're coming back. There were loud hiccups, too. Okay, let's play some more. I still can't believe it happened. It wasn't supposed to work like that. It was only supposed to wound her. I know that contraption, and I know how it was supposed to work. Party poppers and a cake. A birthday message. This is so sad. My dad told me not to tell anybody. Just leave it to me, he said. So that's why he took the blame. But it was an accident. It's not like the courts are going to convict a tiny child, because that was 5 years ago. She's what, probably like, how old is she now? 10? She would have been 5 years old back then? They wouldn't convict a kindergartner for accidentally killing her mom. Why would he need to take the blame? Wait, is he worried about what society would judge her for? Oh my gosh. My dad wanted to be executed. He asked them for it. Wait, but then he'd be knowingly orphaning his own daughter because he's the only parent she's got left. I know that he feels guilty for the thing where he killed Lynne's potential kidnapper. This is messed up. But I wanted to tell everybody it was my fault. My dad said what I saw was a bad dream. Oh, he told me to forget it. This is also unbelievably tragic. This got dark. This was a whimsical game about people dying repeatedly. I can't believe it. This little lady is Detective Jowd's daughter? Oh my gosh. I just can't tell her. She can read your thoughts, dude. I can't tell her why she was kidnapped. Why I was kidnapped, I want to know! Just think it, I'll read your mind, I'll read your thoughts. Oops! There are no secrets in the ghost world. Maybe we better stop talking, it's too dangerous. Sissy! You're not gonna talk to me anymore? I think we better get you out of here first. We can talk more after that. Okay, but I'm gonna rescue you now. You just hold on a little longer, all right? At least she's not dead, so we just have to save a living girl. Okay, but we'll talk later, right? Hee, don't forget, you promised, sissy. Updated the phone book. This is so dark and messed up. See, Ray says, that explains why there is 16 spaces and there's only 15 quadrants. Xarian says, lore! Tiff says, quadrant leader of helpful hints will be my title. You got it! So that means we have one quadrant remaining up for grabs. Ray says, quadrant of helpful hints. Logan could get Mario RPG or Persona 5 Tactician. Well, it sounds like if people are still getting it, that's a game that I'm sure nobody's going to want to watch if they haven't already played it. So if I do get that game, I should definitely wait until after other people have played it. So between those two, probably Mario RPG, I'm leaning toward. X-Ray says, Logan asking the real question. Says, whoa, imagine being Iron Man in the world of Transformers. That's coolio. Well, here's the thing. They did a crossover with the Avengers. It was awful. It was very poorly written. And then later on, it was one of those crossovers where it was like in continuity for the Transformers comics, but then it also made no sense later because there were never any superheroes. So they kind of, I remember the writer at the time, he was actually a friend of mine. He was saying, well, we just kind of basically said, you know what? At some point they all died. Our universe had Avengers, they're all dead. So they did have an Iron Man in their universe. But the Marvel universe, the original Transformers comics was set in the proper Marvel universe. Issue 3 had Spider-Man show up and fight Megatron. So that's a thing. Somebody says, this game, I was here for Resident Evil 4. Okay, I couldn't remember who was here for Resident Evil 4 or not. So for this game, to recap last time, we found Detective Jowd, who is Lynne's hero, and we busted him out of prison. And it was this big elaborate thing, and he was like so strong. He did so many feats of athleticism. It was amazing. And then as soon as we busted him out, Cabanela showed up and caught him again. And earlier that we saved Lynne from being squished by a chicken leg. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. And then that brings us here. We went to the Justice Minister to try and get a pardon for Jowd because he got recaptured. And these people are apparently, the Justice Minister believes that they have kidnapped his daughter, and they want the execution to go on tonight, and they're threatening his daughter if they, but apparently his daughter is still sick at home with the lady with the big rose hair. That's his wife, and she isn't answering the phone, so we can't verify that she's home. So does that make sense? Does that catch you up? Okay, Experience says, don't let him catch up. I'm gonna catch up. I'm only a few comments away. Let me read one more comment. Oh, Jorge's back, saying, hey, Logan. Sorry to step away for a long time. I was busy. Some family stuff came up. No worries, but never apologize for family stuff or IRL stuff. I hope your family stuff is going okay. I hope it was like fun family stuff, but if it wasn't, if it was like serious family stuff, then I especially hope everything is all right. But welcome back, Jorge. We're just chilling. Some more people are here. More people have shuffled in. So you are still sector general, and we now have 3 quadrant captains. We still have 1 more quadrant up for grabs. So we have been establishing the hierarchy in Rukov's absence. What took you so long? Huh?
I have to beg for forgiveness. I let you down. I didn't watch my sector.
It's all good, Jorge, because here's the thing. We're buds. We're your pals. While you were gone, we took up that cause. We shouldered that burden with you. We entered into that 2 oxen yoke with you in the one and us in the other, and we pulled that wagon for our sector. And the sector's fine. Nothing really happened here. So it's all good. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate it. Okay, let's actually play the game. What took you so long? I traveled the entire town in search for the finest bread and milk for you, my dear. But it's late and all the shops are closed. We're leaving this place right now. What? But he is not here yet. Okay, so he is either going to be one of 2 things. Either it's going to be one of the characters we saw in the bad guy base before. There was the old man with the big nose and the really tall guy with the mask. So it'll be one of those 2 guys, or I do still suspect that Cabanela is a traitor. If we couldn't meet at the restaurant, weren't we supposed to meet here? Oh, well, okay. No, because they were waiting for someone at the restaurant. Someone Sissel was supposed to meet. Unless they were waiting for Sissel himself? I'm not sure. Yes, and he's the one who chose this location. I don't like this one bit. We have to run around doing all this extra work, all for the sake of this deal. Be quiet. Huh? It can't be helped. This place is too dangerous. I told you, my 6th sense is very strong. Wherever you go, you're gonna be haunted by a ghost lady. All right, as you wish, beauty. I feel it. Coming in the air, I'm dying. Hold on, I sense something here in this room. Is she gonna identify exactly where I'm at? Is somebody there? Can you hear me? Oh, wait, is that her talking or is that us? Because I don't see a character portrait for her. Is she talking to me? I can sense your presence, you know. The next time I sense you, this child will die. Okay, so we're gonna have to do this, but staying away from her? Remember that. Well, look, if she senses us, can she hear us if we try and talk to her? All right, we're leaving. Okay, so we cannot save her when she's around. Pardonnez-moi, little lady. There you go. Oh, her book! You gotta get her book, bro. No, her book! She was in the middle of reading that. She'll never know what happens. No, get her book. Get her book. If you're gonna kidnap a girl, at least give her reading material. He is a monster. He's an absolute monster. All of a sudden, I'm left behind, alone. Alone in the room that stole that little lady's smile away 5 years ago. The little lady is gone now, leaving me with only a few new facts. A few very heavy, very sad facts. Does Lynne know about all this? Was that an entire chapter? One other thing stands out in my mind. I can sense your presence, the sum of that kidnapper's final words. Do those 2 know? Do the kidnappers know about the powers of the dead? Is that the chapter? Because then, if so, we'll be on track to get through 3 chapters tonight if we do that. There we go. Achievement unlocked 12:10 through 12:25 a.m. That means that next stream of this will probably be our final Ghost Trick stream. Got a new song. Look how adorable she is. You would never know that she killed her mom. And she claims it was an accident. I don't know if we can trust her, though. Let's see. I should read some more in the chat. See, Tiff says, hey, Jorge. Jorge says to Tiff, hey. Sherry says, yes, whimsical game about death, right? Well, that's all. So many of our best games have so many people dying. But yeah, Ace Attorney was a whimsical game, right? Except he says, aw. Tiff says, I feel like you should play Persona 5 Strikers before you play Persona 5 Tacticia. And that makes sense because it came out before. I had heard, and tell me if I'm correct or incorrect on this, that Tacticia takes place during Persona 5, so it's not like a sequel, but it's like a side story for it, which makes sense because then they won't have to explain like how they all have their Phantom Thief powers back and everything, which I'm assuming Persona 5 Strikers probably needs to do, which Persona 5 Royal Extra Semester already had to do. And it'd be stupid if they were like, our powers are back again. Now they're gone. Now they're back again. Now they're gone. Now they're back again. Now they're gone. But maybe I probably should. Somebody says Persona 5 Royal, Persona 5 Strikers, Persona 5 Tacticia. Then what? Persona... Oh, R, S, T, and then U. Yeah, you can do Persona 5 Universe. X-Ray says,
riot in the sectors. Do it. Do it. Give in to the dark side and riot in your sectors.
It looks like the kidnappers made a big mistake. The girl in the trunk was Detective Jowd's daughter, Camilla, not the minister's daughter. When I got back to the Justice Minister's office, things were getting even more out of hand. The devastated man was being grilled by the fiery detective lady. Hey, it's the first time he called her a detective lady instead of a lady detective. Good for you, you're slightly less sexist now, Sissel. I told Lynne what I found out about the kidnapping, that it wasn't the Justice Minister's daughter who had been abducted. That the kidnappers had been holed up in Camilla's old house, and that they sensed my presence and were already gone. But Camilla! Oh, sorry, wrong voice. It's the wrong voice.
But Camilla! Oh, why do they have Camilla? Her father isn't the stupid old justice minister?
I think the stupid old part is a little uncalled for, but it looks like the kidnappers made a mistake somehow.
The poor girl, kidnapped for the ransom of her own father's execution. It's just too much.
It's a cruel twist of fate, I agree. And then there are those other twists too. Oh, did he tell her that it was her fault? That's why Jowd is innocent? Read some more. Ray says, right. Ray says, you have promoted me to watch the sector. It's fine. See, I told you. We shouldered the burden. Let's see. Jorge said, truly, a band of brothers moment. Ray says, so no riot in the sector? Yeah, you're allowed to riot. Just don't break anything. Is that too much to ask? You can riot, just don't loot. How about that? Jorge says to Ray, oh yeah, that's true. GBA, K. Oh, probably thank you for watching my sector. Actually, says, grr, her sixth sense indeed, and extemporaneous. I'm once again getting closer to getting caught up in chat. And then there are those other twists too, like the kidnappers winding up in and using Camilla's old house as their hideout.
There's no way it could be just coincidence.
And them sensing my presence? They seem to know about the powers of the dead.
I just don't understand any of it.
I told you before, detective. I want you to stand back.
Ha! Who cares about distance at a time like this?
I have the flu. You're going to get sick. I am being considerate.
Look, Mr. Minister, it wasn't your daughter that was kidnapped.
Don't try to pretend you didn't hear what we were saying.
How can I believe in you? I'm a realist.
Please! If you don't believe what we say, see for yourself. Just call home and...
I tried calling 100 times. My wife won't answer.
Well, I think we have... Do we have the phone line to your place? I think we do, so we should be able to zip over there and make sure she's okay.
She won't?
What do you want to bet we're going to go there and find that she's already dead and they'll have to save her?
It's complicated. Oh, why does life have to be such a complicated thing?
But if she doesn't answer, doesn't that mean everything's normal?
It doesn't prove it. Oh. And I'm being watched. I can't have the police go check for me. Besides, if the execution isn't carried out tonight, the hostage will be killed. What difference does it make if it's not my daughter?
Ah!
That's a good point. We don't want Camilla dead. What? Woo-wee! That's quite... Hang on, can anybody here do a Mr. Poopy Butthole from Rick and Morty? Woo-wee! That's quite a pickle, Mr. Minister! Quite a pickle! That's not what it... Oh, it's Cabanella! Oh, miss me, baby?
Inspector Cabanella!
Who, ha, who, dancing, yeah, oh, ha. Oh yeah, ha. I have a little report for you, Mr. Minister. Oh. Wow, look at how that is a good stretch for the old thighs. The escaped prisoner has been apprehended. Thought you might like to see him, so here he is. Oh, yeah, hoo, ha, oh. Oh, it's gonna be a touching reunion with Lynne. Oh, who are these guards? Detective Jowd! Detective Jowd, I'm so sorry, I tried.
Huh. I know you're innocent. It was your daughter. We all know. Your daughter's a murderer. Yeah, murder child. I just can't prove it. I'm so sorry.
Lynne, please don't apologize to me.
The beautiful love between a teacher and student brings a tear to my eye.
Oh, you seem disingenuous.
Trick time. Okay, we should also save. We should save. Save. It looks like there are multiple people wanting to talk. Continue playing. Okay, who are we supposed to... first we'll hear my thoughts. Lynne doesn't really know that Jowd is innocent. You know, you should tell her. Let's see, Exterminator said, joke's on you, lady. Logan could care less about children. I don't want to murder the children that I like. If it's a good kid, the kid shouldn't die. Even a child I suspect of foul play, like Geen in Your Turn to Die. I don't want Geen to die. I just want Geen to learn from his mistakes. And next time a murder gang conspiracy comes along and says, hey, you want to work with us? Geen will say, no, I learned my lesson. I say to thee, no. And then we can feel good that Geen has grown as a person. Exterminator says, AA definitely had its hard-hitting moments. I mean, that's true, but yeah, I mean, still their Chief Justice's child is dead. We decided of incuritis. Tiff said, I have no clue. Trying to stay blind. Oh, okay, crap. Did the thing I was saying about the where it is in the timeline, was that a spoiler? Because I just heard that. I think it was from like a trailer post or something. Maybe I misread it. I hope I'm wrong then. Ray says P5 Tacticia just randomly takes place according to the trailer. I don't know. Okay, so maybe it is just random. Maybe it's indeterminate. Let's go. The story says Palpatine Logan. Yes. I don't know if any of you tuned in for the extra live stream where I don't think you did where we joined in to play over in Z-Digga's stream. We played some Gardic Phone and some Jackbox games, and I was very much Emperor Palpatining the whole thing through there. Lynne doesn't really know that Jowd is innocent. She just believes it from the bottom of her heart. The execution and the kidnapping are real threats, and time marches on. I'll gather information and see if I can think of something. This all relates back to me somehow. I just know it. All right, what are these people saying?
You knew, didn't you, Inspector Cabanella, that the execution was tonight?
I don't believe I had any obligation to tell you. Oh, he's a jerk.
And you're fine with this? I mean, you know as well as I do.
Yeah, see, this is suspicious behavior. He's totally the traitor.
Detective Jowd could never have done such a thing.
Oh, come on now, baby. I know no such thing.
Huh?
I know two things to be true, and two things only. One, he was given the death penalty, and two, he tried to escape. What else could I do but haul him in, baby? Well, I mean, trying to escape the death penalty isn't evidence of guilt. I feel like most people would want to not die. Exterminator says, riot but no looting. Ooh. Says, don't let him catch up. Friends, chat, countrymen, let me ears. We mustn't let him catch up, says Logan's Cabanella voice. I hope it's good. Tiff says, Cabanella. Am I saying his name right even? Exterminator says, Logan Cabanella exercise stream when? Well, last stream of Ghost Trick, if you remember, I did have we got to do a dance break for Bailey's dance. Maybe, you know what? Maybe we should have, you know how like some streams will have those goals, little meters? Maybe I should have like a big, unrealistic one for a big long meter to get full on VR, like the body capture setup, and then I could get like a digital persona, and then I could do exercises and stuff like that. Okay, if that's the case, why did you bring him here? Whatever do you mean, young lady? He escaped from prison, right? So why didn't you just take him back to the prison? Okay, so maybe he isn't a bad guy. Unless he's about to say, oh, the electric chair is broken. I brought him here so we could just, shoot him together as a team building exercise. Well, I know, except I think firing squads do need multiple people, because isn't the whole thing that when they fire, they always have one gun that has no bullet in it in order to help with their conscience, so everybody can kind of convince themselves, I probably had the blank, and therefore I'm not responsible for killing a person. I think you only brought him here to brag about your accomplishment. Isn't that right, Inspector? For your own selfish reasons? So, were all those rumors about you true? Okay, if there are bad rumors, that makes me think maybe he's not a bad guy. That the only thing you care about is a spotless record? Is that more important to you than saving a friend? Oh, yeah, that's right, because we mentioned before, he's got the white coat, and he's trying to climb the ladder and do it perfectly, blah, 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 blah. Everybody has certain principles they can't go back on, including me. You understand that someday, baby? Oh, who's saying that? That's enough, Lynne.
Oh, that's enough, Lynne.
But Detective Jowd!
I'm a death row inmate who escaped from prison. This is how it should be.
But... Who?
All right, time to ghost trick things. Hey, we can talk to me. Can we talk to you, buddy? How you doing?
My poor Amelie. Is she all right?
Actually, the girl who was kidnapped is named Camilla.
Why is my dream talking to me in my head again?
Wait a minute, Amelie? Could that be the Amelie next door?
Yes, I think so.
Wow, I didn't know the Justice Minister lived next door.
Not me. No, not me. My wife. It's complicated.
Yeah, I bet it would be pretty hard to admit she left him.
The minister's wife ran away on him. Maybe they grew apart. What with him being so busy?
Yeah, I bet you're right.
Please stop gossiping about me inside my own head.
All right, now we can do the... Can we get over to... There we go, and go into her core and talk to her. According to what I heard, Amelie was supposed to go to some sort of lesson tonight.
Those horrible kidnappers, they were lying in wait for her.
But Amelie didn't go out after all. She couldn't. She had a fever.
Huh? I thought the kidnappers grabbed Camilla by mistake instead?
Apparently. Amelie and Camilla are about the same age. The kidnappers must have gotten the two of them mixed up.
It's my fault. If I hadn't asked Camilla to do that errand for me, this never would have happened.
Oh, right. You asked her to bring the music box.
Camilla!
All right, so now we need to... Oh, we can transport via Spears and get over here to talk to Jowd. I've missed him. Six says, you're right. Tiff says, it's my husband's. How many of them are your husbands? Is it Jowd and Cabanella? Is Cabanella husband? Or is it Justice Minister, who never said his name? Seeker of Truth is what he called himself. Exterior says, I got you. On both of you with daddy commands. Exterior says, keyword like. Tiff says, flashbacks to that one clip from Ultra Despair Girls where Logan talked about murdering the Warriors of Hope. Okay. All I was saying is that it'd be pretty easy to do. One of them was in a wheelchair. You know when they have, wasn't there like some thought experiment where people have said like how many like 5 or 6 year olds who are determined to kill you do you think you could take in a fight before they'd finally take you down? They only had like 5 of them. Well, 4.5. And so I think that'd be pretty easy to do. Just putting that out there.
So, Mr. Ghost, we meet again. I hear something about a kidnapping.
Some kidnappers are saying they abducted the Justice Minister's daughter.
Oh, that's terrible. What's their demand?
We gotta tell him it's his daughter. The carrying out of your execution tonight.
Oh, I had no idea I was so hated. Oh, that is rich. That is, oh, wow. That is how you know you made it. But the minister doesn't have to worry. I die, and it's all over. Very simple.
It's not that simple.
Why not?
Because it isn't really the minister's daughter who got kidnapped.
Oh, she's gonna tell him it's his daughter, and what? She's gonna like Hulk out. He's gonna like rip off his what do you call it? Your painter's is it a smock? Is that what it is?
It's Camilla!
What? Camilla?
I checked it out for myself. I'm positive.
No, it can't be!
And by the way, Camilla told me something kind of interesting. Told me she killed your wife. She said the one who killed her mother 5 years ago. Wait, has he mentioned this to Lynne yet, or is this Lynne's first time hearing it? Was Camilla herself.
What? What you talk about?
Don't listen to him! I'm the one who shot her. I'm the one who shot Alma. And when I'm executed tonight, that will be the end of it. Camilla won't have to suffer anymore after tonight.
She's gonna be orphaned, dude! She lost one parent, and you're like, well, to make her suffer less, I'll make sure she loses both of them. She knows she did it. What are you trying to accomplish? For a capable detective, you say some incredibly misguided things.
Ugh.
You dying isn't going to end that girl's suffering. It'll just bring her new suffering. The only person's pain this execution is going to ease is yours.
Ugh.
Is it true what Camilla said?
Why don't you tell us what you know? The murder 5 years ago. Exterminator says, I love that TikTok clip of Logan and Warriors of Hope. I like a lot of our old Danganronpa clips. I feel like the clips now have a different flavor to them. But it's all good. I'm also excited because I think in a few more days, 1, 2, 3, like about 5 more days or something like that, one of my clip I'm looking forward to is coming up. So day after tomorrow, we get our first clip from Bramble the Mountain King. And a few days after that is going to be the clip where we're guiding all the gnomes through the little field of bear traps. I was just rewatching the footage of that. And like, it was so dark and messed up, but also just silly. And so I'm excited to like see what people think of that. And Tiff with the Hydrate Command, thank you very much, Tiff. I will do that right now. Yeah. There we go. All right, the murder 5 years ago.
To be honest, I still don't understand what happened that day. It was my wife's, Alma's, birthday. We came home from work and she went in first. Bang. Yes, the gun did what I was going to do later that night. Bang her. And then, just like that, my daughter was going to jump out and surprise me, and we'd say, you're going to have a new younger brother one day. I looked for the shooter, but there was nobody to be found. There was nobody there besides Alma and Kamalma.
I just realized, is that why it did Camilla is spelled that way? Because it has the letters of Alma in it?
And Camilla. Just the two of them.
Okay, Jorge, are you still out there? Because I know you speak Spanish. Alma, doesn't that mean... I only know a few words in Spanish, but doesn't Alma mean soul? Oh! What do you want to bet that the other dead person whose help... Oh, crap, I was going to say is Alma, but no, that was 5 years ago, and the dead people only last till dawn, so it can't be Alma. So, unless... Because the lamp ghost told us at the beginning that once dawn comes, you cease to exist. But maybe then once dusk arrives again, you come back. And so maybe ghosts are back every single night? Something like that?
There was nobody there besides Alma and Camilla. Just the two of them.
So the little lady's mother died right in front of her.
Oh my! That's so horrible!
Huh?
Alma does mean soul, yes.
Hey, I knew a Spanish word. I wish I knew more Spanish. I would love a stream if like people could teach me Spanish phrases, but they'd have to be real. I would have to be people I trust, because I'd worry somebody would say, hey, say this, blah, 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 blah. And it's how you like say, give my compliments to the chef. And it turns out it's just the F word over and over again. Because I would want to make sure it's not profanities and things like that. But I would love to learn some Spanish phrases. part of me wishes I took Spanish when I was in high school because I've spent a lot of time out in California. And I don't know if you guys know this. In Southern California and Central Coast California, all that, there's a lot of Spanish speakers. It would have been very useful if I knew more Spanish. But instead, I'm doing Duolingo Japanese. I'm at 665 day streak. So I think tonight after midnight when I do another lesson, I'll hit the evil number of 666.
Camilla told me about it. She was crying. She said the contraption she made did something it wasn't supposed to. Made an impossible move.
Oh, I wonder if this means, well, okay, what if? What if somebody sabotaged her contraption? Maybe even that guy with the big nose and the duck on his head? And that's why it went up, so it's not her fault. I would like for her not to have accidentally killed her mom. Game, if that's okay, if that's not too much trouble. Can we make the small child, the adorable little kid, not a mother killer? An impossible move.
The powers of the dead.
Let's follow up on the impossible move first.
Camilla was a quiet little girl, but she was good with her hands. She was a little genius at making elaborate toys and contraptions. But there were two very strange points about that contraption.
Was one of them the loaded gun mounted on the wall?
The first was, of course, the firing of that gun.
Right. That was an antique gun I'd had on display for years.
So it wasn't part of the little lady's original design.
Of course it wasn't. It was supposed to be a surprise for her mother's birthday.
And the other strange move was the movement of that Cupid.
Cupid?
Oh, when it turned around, was it not supposed to turn 180 degrees? Let's watch it again. Yeah, because that's saying happy birthday to you. Oh, the arrow was supposed to light the candles. That's why it had the fire. So it wasn't supposed to turn around.
It was supposed to shoot its arrow without turning around.
Oh, and then hit the party poppers too.
Somebody made a change to the contraption's design and then manipulated it.
So there was somebody else who's a killer. Well, then why even more you shouldn't confess to being the killer. You gotta find the real killer. Read some more in the chat. Extemporaneous says Socrates. Wait, did somebody mention Socrates? Extemporaneous says, yes, community goal, yes. Okay, if we did a community goal, what should it be? Should it be followers, subscriptions, or bits? Because like, I could do a community goal like to get 1,000 followers, which would be a long ways away. But I think that'd be nice to work toward. Or we could have like a subscriber. That's like a subscriber goal. Because subscriptions. That's the word. Expire. We could do a money donated one to try and save up and get something. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see. But Extemporaneous says he's catching up. Says Logan, no thought experiments about hurting children. But they were bad guy children. They were serial killer children. I don't know. Ray says Logan is wheelchair racist. Being in the wheelchair isn't what made her bad. It was all of the murder and manipulation. There were other things that made her bad. Tiff says Jowd and Cabanella are my husbands. I have two hands. One for both. That's right. But somebody wanted to share them with you. Who was it? Was it Vero? Was it Jorge? Somebody wanted to share them because you both have hands or something. Exterminates with an emote. Ray says 4.5. Well, yeah. Exterminates says I like Jowd's hair. Reminds me of a square brush. I like the little puff of the. I wish that my hair could do that. But the problem is I have a huge Irish forehead, and the hair all up here wants to grow straight up because a lot of people when they have the hair in the front, it'll go that way. And I would love to have just a fluffy little tuft. It's another reason I can never do the mop head type of hair where it's all down that way because it wants to go up, and then when it's up it just kind of goes off to the sides. So I can't do that. Anyway, let's play a little bit more here.
I don't know what to say.
I didn't have time to think things through then. All I knew was I had to protect Camilla. I made a small adjustment to the scene and turned myself in.
Okay, well, that's tampering with a crime scene, and that is technically illegal. But, plus side, I don't think that's a capital offense. Let's see, the powers of the... Okay, look. Let's keep on this train of thought. It's so weird when we change the subject back and forth. Let's find out what the adjustment to the scene was first. This is a long conversation. What kind of adjustment?
The gun, of course.
The gun, eh? Come to think of it. Oh, is it not in the frame? He probably took it down and put his fingerprints all over it. Ah, yeah, it's gone. There was no gun there, just a picture hanging on the wall.
Of course not, because I secretly switched the gun out of that frame with the picture.
All right.
I didn't believe what she told me about her contraption. But one thing was for certain.
Oh, so at the time he didn't think someone made a change. He did think it was her fault.
That gun was still smoking.
So that gun really did shoot Alma.
I hid the gun before I went to the police.
You hid it?
I put it in a wooden box and gave it to a certain detective.
Okay, so that's what's in the music box. The gun. And how's that going to be exculpatory evidence?
What? You mean?
And that detective still thinks it's a music box. Oh, I used you. I lied to you. How does it feel? How does it feel?
Oh, so that's what was in the box, huh? And also, did you at least make sure it wasn't loaded with more bullets? We were having a little girl carrying it around earlier.
I got a different murder weapon ready to give to the police. My own pistol.
Well, thank goodness they didn't run any ballistics tests.
And I did a few other things to make it look good. I won't go into the details. When I was all done, I turned myself in.
All right, now we can finally see the powers of the dead.
It's been 5 years since then. I've stopped thinking about it. I shot Alma. There's no other explanation. That's what I'd convinced everyone of. Even me. But tonight you showed up and gave me an explanation I never would have thought of before.
The powers of the dead, right?
That day in that room, powers that I didn't understand were at work.
So, but again, if whatever ghost did that should have disappeared by now, right? Unless the ghost also had a power of immortality, because there's some like special powers.
And if that's the case, it clears up all the mysteries.
Maybe not all. There are a couple of other people who know about those powers. Also, I don't think powers of the dead are going to be admissible in court unless we're lucky enough to get Judge Udgy. Let's see. Oh, crap, I got to scroll more in the chat. Somebody says, ooh, flavor. Gnomes! Wait, what, Logan? Wait, were you not here for the Bramble the Mountain King stream where we had to guide all the little baby gnomes through the field of bear traps? Somebody says, Logan, Spanish expert? I know one word, and suddenly I'm an expert. I think most of the Spanish I know was from watching Sesame Street as a kid. Like, I know how to count to 10. I know the word agua is water, and I know from amusement park ride recordings that permanecer sentados por favor means remain seated, please. Somebody says, Duolingo stream when? Could, if you guys want to learn some Japanese with me. I'm about to begin a new unit pretty soon. Maybe not all. There are a couple of other people who know about those powers. Is somebody there? Can you hear me? I can sense your presence, you know. The kidnappers who abducted Camilla knew about those powers. We better get to a puzzle soon. We only got like a half hour before the 3-hour mark. We haven't even done this chapter's puzzle, which, by the way, if anybody has raid suggestions,
this is no ordinary kidnapping. It looks like my wife's case isn't coming to an end after all. I'm the only one who thought it was.
Detective Jowd!
There's still time before dawn. A little, anyway. How about you see this case through to the end before you die? Ugh. Yay! Done talking. Now, will somebody die so we can save somebody from dying that they already died?
Detective Jowd, is what you told us just now true?
Yes, of course.
Oh, wait, but could they hear us talking? We were talking in our ghosty space. I don't think they heard the conversation.
In that case, there's still time.
Still time?
Time to solve the case that started 5 years ago. You didn't do it, Detective Jowd. And of course, little Camilla didn't do it either. So the true perpetrator is still out there, and I'm gonna prove it. For Camilla's sake.
I do like her. She's a very earnest girl, even if she's kind of dumb and keeps dying. She's fragile. She's like origami made out of crate paper.
That sounds wonderful.
Huh? Thank you, Detective Jowd.
Lynn, where is that music box now?
In Temsic Park. Camilla left it there.
That gun is important evidence. You'd better go pick it up.
Take me with you. Let me possess like your badge or your belt buckle or something.
Yes, sir. I'll go right now. Sizzle, take care of Detective Jowd. Do something about the kidnapping so we can get the minister on our side.
And yet again, I say easy enough for you to say. Okay, so we probably need to get his wife to answer the phone or something like that. Oh, what are you saying, bro?
What's going on? Deal me the deal, Mr. Death Row inmate.
A little change in plans. My daughter has been kidnapped. I can't just go off to die without doing something.
But you're in our custody, don't forget. Back at the prison, everybody's waiting for you with a special seat just for you, baby.
We exploded it. Can't do that now.
Then I guess we'd better prove my innocence on the double.
On the double, is it? You sure sound so determined, my old friend.
Oh, is Cabanel actually going to help us?
I want to save Camilla in more ways than one. And that's all there is to it.
I see, my old friend, in more ways than one. Oh, I kicked you in the groin. Yeah, oh. What say you, Mr. Minister? May we have your decision? Should the execution be carried out tonight as planned? Or should we hold off and wait for this important evidence to come in?
The order still stands. Bring the prisoner back immediately and resume its enforcement.
Well, I tried. As you wish, Your Excellency.
Please don't bow to me. And especially not that low.
Oh. In that case, can I have one of your boys arrange a prison van to pick him up? Oh. Would you be so kind?
Yes, sir! Here! Oh, so they're gonna wait here. So we need to get his wife to call and let him know that his daughter... Wait, except no, we gotta save Camilla because they said it doesn't even matter if it's someone else's girl. Someone's in danger. So we gotta save her before the execution, before they take him away. So that's gonna be our next order of business,
I
huh?
love your Mike Jack impression. Feels like he's still with us, serenading us on little train.
Little train. I think Michael Jackson's music is amazing. I know there are lots of allegations about his personal life, his private life. I know that that he has a contingent of supporters who claim he's innocent. A lot of people claim he's guilty. I don't know. But I will say that regardless, his music is amazing. Part of me feels bad for the guy because I think that the way he turned out as weird as he was because of the way he was treated as a child. His weird, like, addiction to plastic surgery and stuff like that. Like, it's a bit disturbing seeing the pictures from shortly before he died and how, like, almost grotesque he looks. But his music and dancing and his talent is amazing. Like, there will never be another person as amazingly talented as he was at what he did. I think, anyway.
The van should take about 10 minutes, I'm guessing. Your escape tonight was brilliant. Please show me another miracle in these last few minutes of yours, Mr. Death Row inmate.
Also, I don't think I've ever heard anyone refer to him as Mike Jack. Because I've heard people call him MJ and Jacko. But I kind of like that, Mike Jack. That's like if Michael Jackson was a hard-boiled film noir detective. The name's Mike Jack. Oh, and also, it's a thing that you plug a microphone into. It's a Mike Jack. Okay, so what can we do? Is somebody about to talk? Somebody wants to talk. It's my thoughts. I'm glad to see Detective Jowd all fired up now, but I feel like I'm under the gun here. Even if Lynne does come through with the proof of Jowd's innocence, he'll be meaningless if Jowd or Camilla dies. I've got to do something about that kidnapping somehow. Maybe I should ask for some advice from the capable detective here. Okay, going to his brain.
Most likely, the minister won't stop the execution. Not as long as there's any small chance his daughter is the one who was kidnapped.
But she isn't the one, I'm sure. Well, he even said it doesn't matter. So, okay, so first step is probably going to be showing him it's not his daughter, it's not Amelie. And then after that, it's going to be saving Camilla.
Well, it would be great if we could prove that to the minister.
Prove it? How?
I doubt his wife is ever going to answer that phone if we call from here. If we call from here, right. But a telephone works in both directions.
What are you saying?
What I'm saying is only family members can solve a family problem.
Oh, so we need to probably get her daughter to call him somehow.
Hey, Mr. Ghost?
Yes?
I have to admit, I don't like depending on others. But you're the only one who can change this situation.
Gee, detective.
For these past 5 years, Camilla is the only thing that keeps me going.
What the buy? Oh, Gallop Crush rated with a party one. Gallop! How was your stream? Hang on, we'll do a shout out for you. And then I'll also catch up a little more in the chat because I'm still a bit behind. What were you playing? Oh, you were playing Genshin Impact. Nice. Oh, this looks like an Ace Attorney thing, so I better not look at it. But speaking of Genshin Impact, have you guys seen that that new meme that's going around with like videos people post on TikTok, place like that? The what is it? The mechanique. That's something. The justice mechanique technique. Orical. Oh crap! What's the name of it? It's like this big long name, and every time people say it, they all down. That's the Orichis mechanique technique Corical or something like that. But how you doing, Gallop? Exterminate says, yeah, that was the thing I wondered in school. Like, why not teach us the bad words so we won't accidentally say them? But the problem is, you know, if they taught all the children bad words, they would say them. Exterminate says, Logan Lore said maybe have a poll in the Discord to decide the goal. We should do that. We should have more community goals and more community activities. It's my own fault that we don't have more of them. Exterminate says, but that means you can have an ahoge. Oh, if I'm like a protagonist? Tiff says, I am sharing them with puzzles. Yes, and that's so generous of you. But does that mean the Vero shares Phoenix right with you? Somebody said, just call it Phoenix. He'll get you fine. Tiff says, yes, Phoenix will make it work. But I think we've established this doesn't seem to take place in the same universe since ghost rules are different. It says ghosts die after one day. And in Phoenix, right, we've realized ghosts, they just keep on a ghosting. Horace says, wow, Detective Jowd would. Oh, Jorge, are you liking Detective Jowd? Tiff says to Jorge, I know, right? Serena says, earnest indeed. Jorge says, so true. Tiff says to Jorge, I appreciate that we often have the same taste in men. Okay, let's play a little bit more here. And Gallop, I hope your stream went well. Thank you again for the raid.
I can't go meekly to the chair now. I hate to ask this, but would you mind saving me?
I'll try. The key to getting the Justice Minister to stop the execution is his wife and daughter. But is there a way? Well, let's head over to their apartment first. All right, let's, oh yeah. Can we, okay, we can't hop over there to the other side of the room. So we just gotta go this way. So we gotta go over the telephone. Oh, can we talk to him one more time? And they'll say, excuse me, Mr. Minister. I can't hear you, la 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 la. I'm sure you heard everything we've been saying. Are you telling me you don't believe any of it?
Let me speak plainly. I don't trust you.
Zaba?
The Orchis Mechan Analyze Cardinal.
Yeah, the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal. And I wish I had liked the very first, because I stumbled upon the original video of somebody doing it. And I just moved on, didn't think anything of it. And now I've seen all these people doing the meme, and I want to go back and like the original one to show support for it. Because I always feel bad when everybody's doing a meme and you don't give credit to the originator of the meme. And I want to find, because it was just this random girl. And then she did it, then some other people did it, and then a couple of VTubers, I think, did it, where they also added like a bit of a beat to it, and so it created a new recording and a new sound. I should just go to knowyourmeme.com and find out who it is, probably. But yeah, so have you seen that one, Jorge? Do you know the one that I'm talking about? Which I guess is just the title, and so every time the guy says that big long thing, it's just a person standing there, and then Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, and then back to normal. I think it's a funny meme. It amuses me. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate it.
TTS, according to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, boo.
Oh, boo! I should have danced while you're... Oh, it's Crystal! Oh, of course it's Crystal. You did the boo. Crystal, how are you doing? We've missed you for most of the stream tonight. Thank you, by the way, for everyone who's shown, everyone who was here for the first half of the stream when there was very few people. Thank you. You're awesome. You're MVPs. Thank you to everyone who's shown up for the second half of the stream. You're also awesome and MVPs. I love you all so much. Thank you for being amazing friends. You're all fantastic. But how you doing, Crystal? We need to go save a kid. And we're gonna make sure this kid probably doesn't die. The kid's gonna die. But here's the thing. If the blonde lady kills the kid, we can just rewind time. It'll be fine. There's no negative consequences for killing kids in this game.
Let me speak plainly. I don't trust you. But there's somebody else whom I trust even less.
Oh, probably his wife, right? Oh yeah, who's that?
Me. I can't explain your existence, but it's not normal. But I'm pretty abnormal myself. So maybe you're a figment of my imagination, a delusion. Am I what the kids call delulu? Would you listen to a delusion?
To be honest, I have no idea what you're talking about. I got the bit about you not trusting me, though.
Good.
All right, let's go to the phone. I got more thoughts first. Well, hanging around here won't change anything. I've got 10 minutes before the prison van shows up. If I could just do something about the kidnapping in those 10 minutes. I guess the telephone lines are my only... I know that game. You don't have to tell me. I'm not dumb. Oh, no, back to the phone. Oh, wait, can we examine the pitcher of water? Anything new about it? This brave little water pitcher saved the Justice Minister's life. He drank all of the water, so now it's empty. I think he should get it refilled. We should ring our bell 3 times, and we'll see Memory again. I miss her. You never know when another fit may visit. Wait, so can we also inspect the medicine again? Talk about how he overdosed? This brave little medicine bottle saved the Justice Minister's life. There are only 2 capsules left in the bottle. Okay, so he's got 1 more dose left. According to the minister himself, he's supposed to take 2 at a time, so he has enough for just 1 more fit. Yeah. All right, here we go. So this is what we want. Ladies' red apartment. Yay. Well, I guess we could have gone anywhere. We should have checked back into the chicken kitchen, seen how Memory was doing. It's her last night working there. Hori says to Tiff, me too. Cultured recognizes cultured. Everybody says music, Logan music, tiered list when? That is one you never want to see because I am the least hip person when it comes to music. Nobody should ever take my music recommendations. And then Xavier says, dancing Logan meme when? Probably never. I am not good at moving my body. And that's another thing I don't think anybody wants to see. Somebody says, I would never. I was a good child. Okay, let's play a little more and then I'll read some more in the chat. Just as I thought. Oh, what do you want to bet that's fake? That's just the ice pack and a pillow and that she snuck out while her mom wasn't looking. This little girl is safe in her bed. Oh, no, it is her. Oh, I forgot she has the big twin tails. So gigantic, such floofy hair, such springy hair. Murder, execution, jailbreak, betrayal, and now kidnapping. This last link in the long chain of a sad fate lit a fire in Jowd's heart, and the chance to turn it all around is right here in this room. I'm getting a strange premonition. Everything that happened so far tonight has related back to me in some way. And I bet this mistaken-ridden abduction does too. Wouldn't it just be mistake-ridden? Give me mistaken-ridden. Oh, is that the end of the chapter? Do we not have a puzzle in this chapter? Oh, achievement unlocked, 1225 through 1251. Oh, okay. Wow, and we still have like 15 minutes to begin this next chapter. Great. All right, obtain a new song, Cabanella. Tiff, is this why you love Cabanella? Tall and lovely. Save my current burgers. Save my poggers. Save my poggers in time. Chapter 13, 12:51 a.m. I visited the novelist's apartment again. I'm hoping to be able to do something about this mistaken identity kidnapping. As long as there's any possibility that it could be his own daughter who was kidnapped, I doubt the Justice Minister will call off the execution tonight.
Oh, I'm dying. I'm a small child dying of the consumption. I'm coughing blood into me hand.
The key to dispelling the minister's doubts is now in bed coughing, and I need to use this key before that prison van arrives to pick up our death row inmate.
Oh, why does my mom love me? Ha, ha, ha.
My darling angel! Oh, just listen to that cough. You naughty thing! Did you leave your nice warm bed to go out into the night to play? A daughter after my own heart. But I must confess, I didn't even notice you were gone. Oh, negligence!
I didn't go out to play. I went to buy Papa a birthday present.
Oh, was that cologne?
He said he wanted a new lighter.
Oh, it's a lighter. Okay. But that's no reason to go out this late at night.
But my fever finally went down. I could barely move before that.
But look what it brought you! Your fever is even worse now than ever. Here is to the feverish passion of my darling angel. I don't care if she dies.
Mama,
Yes, darling.
let's call Papa and wish him a happy birthday, even though it's already past midnight.
Oh, not tonight, Amelie.
I hate you. Oh, back asleep.
Looks like this little girl was safe all along. I already knew that, but I'm still relieved all the same. And there's another lucky development too. Amelie wants to call her father. Now if I can just make use of that feeling somehow, that would surely bring Justice Minister around. So I'm guessing we're gonna have to like distract her mom in order to let her make the phone call. So let's try and see if we can figure out how to do that. I'll read some more in the chat. Extremity says, but what does it mean? Oh, the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal. It's just like a long title of, I don't know if it's a character or like a thing, but the guy keeps saying it over and over again. Maybe Gallop can tell. Is Gallop still here? Because Gallop was playing some Genshin. Extremity says, Logan, you should originate a meme. Well, I don't think you can do it on purpose. I could be wrong, but I think it just kind of has to happen. Let's see, Krista says, I was in school. I'm doing awesome in all caps. Well, okay, well, what made your day awesome? I want to share in the awesomeness. What made your day so awesome, Crystal? I want to hear about it. It said, are we really saving them or endangering them? Don't take the Rukov path of assuming that just because we're playing the game that's what's endangering them. Oh, let's start a fire. Hey, see, that doesn't endanger a child. Oh, it endangers a child. Oh. Is that the whole puzzle?
The phone.
Oh, crap. Oh, I guess we had to distract her first. Darn it.
Amelie, I told you I told you you couldn't call him tonight.
Why not?
Listen to me, Amelie. Your father is about to make a big mistake. I want him to reconsider.
What do you know about it, Mama? He's the one who's the Justice Minister, you know. All you do is write weird novels.
Oh, there's an earthquake whenever I'm sad. Booze, take it. Oh, the flower blossomed.
What do you mean weird? How dare you disparage my romantic expressions? Now you've really made me angry. You really have. How do you expect me to forgive such an insult?
Oh, Booze puts away. Was that tucked away in her garter? Oh. Okay, so we're gonna have to light a fire again. I see those candles over there.
I hate you.
Oh, and she moves her desk closer. Crap. There. I'll be keeping my eye on you now, so you won't do anything else mischievous. Like calling your father.
I hate you.
I can hear you, you know.
I know. I want you to know I hate you.
Phew, what a pair. I don't know what this family's issues are, but I do know I have to do something about this lady so Amelie can call. Well, let's kill her. That's gonna be a solution. Can we light the carpet on fire? Let's do that. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I have an idea. We're gonna make her cross. We're gonna do something to make the lady cross the room, and then right as she's walking over, we're gonna light her on fire, and that'll kill her. And then everything is better. That solves all of our problems.
Mama, what is Papa about to do?
Never mind. Nothing you need to know right now, Amelie.
Why is everything always such a big secret? I'm part of this family too, you know.
It's not something for children's ears. You'll understand someday.
I don't want to know someday. I want to know now. It's not fair. You just don't want to tell me. I just want to wish Papa a happy birthday.
Not tonight. If it was up to me, I'd let her call him. Okay, so we got to find a way to get her to walk over there. So we got the wastebasket. That can open, but that won't do anything unless something's on top of it. We got the lamp. We can turn that knob. I better not put out the lamp right now. It'll only pour oil on the flames of anger in this lady's heart. If I want to give Amelie a chance to use the telephone, I have to think of a way to keep her mother out of the way. I know, I'm trying to kill her, bro. Oh, there's another mouse up there. Swing harder! Swing harder! Well, if we can light that on fire, that'll light the candles on fire. We can turn the sconce again, pull the phone down. But I'm guessing we got to murder her mom first. So we can bring the rat down, but let's see the rest of this area first. Turning this valve. Oh, and that'll probably start the fire. And what's over here? That's a hoist, a chandelier, another latch, a dictionary. We can examine this. Let's take a look at it. The lady's dictionary. Wasn't this on her desk before? The poor thing, destined to never be returned to the bookshelves. And that's as far as we can go. Okay, so what happens when we open this latch? Not much. Okay, well, let's start a fire. Let's turn this valve and start a fire. Darn it, that didn't start a fire? Okay, let's drop the rat. Drop the rat. Oh, hey, there we go. So let's see what happens when we make this swing harder now. Oh, we can make it chime. Oh, if we make it chime, maybe she'll look at the rat. Let's do that first. Look at the rat. Well, well, having a good time, are we, little rodent? Oh, sweet dreams! El Kabong! Oh, and it goes back up there. Oh, so now we'll probably have to turn the knob to get him off the thing. Did you fancy the vintage, my whiskered friend? Oh! Okay, so that hurts the rat. Well, we don't want to hurt the rat anymore, because the rat is not a small serial killer child. So we care about the rat. She's more powerful than I thought. Oh, maybe if we send it over there, it'll chew the... but we still got to distract her somehow. It looks like she tipped the wall candelabra to one side, though. The angle of those candles. I get the feeling I've seen something very similar to that quite recently. Okay, so let's see what happens if we put the rat back. Turn. Oh, no, rat! Can we rewind 4 minutes and save the rat and become friends with the rat? I thought it was gonna turn the other, I forgot which way it turned. I thought we were gonna send it back that way, back down to latch onto the thing so we could have swung it harder. Oh heavens, a blackout at a critical time like this? Of course, dim lights suit my story of love very well, but I myself am not very fond of the dark. So if she turns on the light switch for the candelabra, will that do something? Oh, darn it, that's the chandelier. This chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head. I love the thrill of romance, but I don't need these kinds of thrills, thank you. Oh, butt flame. Light, 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 light. And into my drink, all the way. And okay, so we know there's a switch. So if we go to the dictionary, we should be able to hit that switch and lower it. And then maybe we can swing it around and knock it into her and murder her that way. We gotta kill her somehow. Let's see, Chris with emotes, extemporaneous with an emote. Ray said, it's strange. They specified there was 2 left. And now he needed 2 for a heart attack. Well, I think maybe it's to make the player character feel like, okay, he ate a bunch, but he's still good if something happens. Or that might be Chekhov's heart attack. Or it said Logan should do the dancing meme. I think, hey, it would be fun. What the oratrice mécanique décalique cardinal, that thing. If I did, I'd probably post on Twitter where no one would ever see it. Because I do feel like all my TikTok stuff, I need to stay on theme and just show stream stuff. So unless I do it on stream, then, but that, I'd have to play more Genshin for that. And I don't have the hard drive space for it anymore. Somebody says, yeah, I blame Logan. I've now searched for and found several boppin' remixes on YouTube. Said Logan cough noises be like, oh, what does that mean? What does that emote mean? Are the cough noises good or bad? Ray says, she sounds like a Victorian child dying of the plague. I was actually going for a Victorian orphan dying of tuberculosis, but I'll take that. I feel like that's close enough. Xaria said, Logan's voice reminds me of Oliver Twist. There we go, orphanage. Xaria says, her hair reminds me of baguettes. Oh, you know, they're probably like croissants because baguettes are the big long bread. The croissant is the curly one. I bet that's probably what, oh, no, except the chef at the kitchen, at the chicken kitchen already had the croissant nose. So maybe it is supposed to be something else, I'm not sure. Tiff said, are you gonna take her out to see the garden one last time before she goes? Oh, yeah, oh, crap. What's the, I'm spaced on the name of it that reminds me of like an old book that was turned into a play. Flowers for Algernon, is that, am I thinking of the right one? Xaria says, she's a novelist, Logan. I know. Tiff says, it's their justice system. Xaria says, you can do anything if you believe. Says, watch Logan, just you wait. I'll make Logan a meme if it's the last thing I do. Well, go for it. I'm not against the idea. Just make something I've done go viral, apparently. Ah, what wonderful atmosphere. Perfect for a clandestine meeting in the dusky twilight. Trick time. Okay, so let's go back down here. And if we hit this switch, can we, no, can't get over there. Let's turn the crank, knock that down. Oh, darn it. So we can't, maybe we need to make it swing first. What a naughty chandelier.
The voice you gave for the little girl reminded me of Oliver, but with a twist.
But with a twist. I see what you did. It's like that commercial I was in titled Oliver with a twist. Yes, thank you. Hey, I see what you did there. And thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. Steph says, hey, why you gotta come for her novel? Sad, aw. Tis Logan, do not resort to murder. But okay, is there any problem that killing her would not solve? Is there any downside to killing her that you can see? Just saying. What a naughty chandelier. Okay, so that does, I guess, distract her, but we aren't able to ghost trick out of it. So maybe, let's see if we can make the chandelier swing or something. I don't exactly know how this situation came about, but I think I owe the rat an apology. Yes, you do. The rat seems to be unconscious, not dead. But now that the room has changed into this, maybe I can use it somehow. Okay, so let's go over here. Can we make it swing? Oh, we can make it burn brighter. Oh, maybe will this make it? No, that doesn't make it swing. Oh, and I bet if we make this swing, we can get a flame. Except we still got to do something about her. Because that'll make the thing break and get the phone down there. Ah, what the heck, let's try it. Swing harder. Okay, so we do need to make that chandelier swing farther in order to reach that. So, what happens if we try and turn this off now? Turn the knob. I better not put the lamp out right now. I don't want to pour on. I think a way to keep her mother out of the way. Okay. I was gonna try and get her to cross over here because then we could light the lighter. Maybe she'll notice the lighter now that it's dark. No, because that's what we need to do. We need to light her on fire. Contrary to what Tiff says, we got to kill her. What does this valve do now? Nope, nothing. That was only for the rat. Hoist doesn't do anything right now. Burn brighter, we'll need that later. We can't go over there. Can we do something else with the book? Ladies' Dictionary, wasn't this on her desk before? Poor thing, destined never to be returned to bookshelves. Well, crap. I'm a little bit stumped. I mean, maybe this is gonna be one of those types of things we'll have to think about for next time, because we are at the 3-hour mark, which, by the way, did anybody have any raid suggestions? Let's find out what we can actually do things. We can turn this, but that just makes her come over. Okay, let's see what happens if we make it burn brighter and then turn it. So burn brighter and then turn it. Oh, no, it just goes down. The flames go back to the regular size. That was close. So we need to make it swing somehow. Because then if it swings, we can smack right into her. So, but in that case, we won't kill her, Tiff. We'll just knock her out. But no, normally there's a thing that'll be like, the hoist. Oh, come on, the hoist has got to do something. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. Okay, waste paper basket doesn't do anything unless something's on top of it. The lighter isn't doing anything. It won't let us turn this off. Making the pendulum swing harder, it still doesn't go far enough to reach the fire, unless that's swinging back and forth. I mean, we can make this chime again. Now that there's no rat there, will that do anything different? Oh goodness, look at the time. As I bask in my tale of love, time has been moving on at the speed of light. No, and she just goes back to normal. So even though she's immersed in love, she can still hear this, eh? But this won't buy enough time for her daughter to make a phone call. There must be something else I can distract her with. I'm at a loss, game. I'll read some more in the chat. Maybe somebody had an idea. Let's see, extemporaneous point of what Tiff said. Tiff says, Logan, the rat killer. Ray says, rat's not dead, don't worry. I'm glad, he's just unconscious. Extemporaneous says, Logan theme is Logan. Ray says, nobody's stopping you from posting other stuff. I know, but I think that it'd be better for like promoting growth to stay on topic, you know? Extemporaneous says, exactly, follow your heart. Says, yes, croissant. Tiff said, I was thinking, Little Woman. I can't think of that, if that's what's called. You mean Little Women? Isn't that? I've never actually read that. I did audition for a movie version of Little Women once. No, it wasn't Little Women. It was Pride and Prejudice. Why did I get those two mixed up? Moonlight says, hi, Logan, hour mark 2:58. Oh, so I'm only like 6 minutes away from caught up. Ray says, drop it when she's under it. But I can't because, like, I can't get her under it. She never is under it. I mean, how do I draw her over here to drop her? I mean, that's obvious we want to do it. So I was thinking if we can get to swing, and then when it's up there, drop it and it'll fall down and hit her. Or even initially I was thinking if it was down, I could swing, but I can't swing it. So how do I lure her over here? I still can't, I can't move the book. I can only examine it. I can't get over to the other stuff now. Turn the crank doesn't do anything. The rat is still unconscious. Wow, I am stumped. Exterminator says, whatever you say, Logan. Says, ooh, Logan, Mr. Darcy, that would be hot. That's actually who I auditioned for, to be totally honest. I had no idea who the character was at the time, but I remember the name, and then later somebody said, like, that's a good character. Needless to say, I didn't get it, which is understandable. I was, like, actually very, very early on in my, like, on-screen acting career at the time, and so I really had no idea what I was doing. It would have been great because it was such a big role. But, and there's been a million movie adaptations. So this was just like a small kind of local straight to video version. But gosh, I look back and like, I wish I knew what the heck I was doing. Let's see. Ray says, drop it. She's gonna raise it, then walk back. Oh, okay, so that's what you're saying. So we'll try one more thing. We'll see if we can crank it again while she's still walking back. So she's gonna go over there, raise it, and we just gotta hammer that button. We'll see if it lets me do a ghost trick before she gets back to her seat. I don't know if it will. I'm guessing it won't, but let's find out. Because she cranks it. Right now we can't do anything. And we still can't. Oh, there we go! Oh, wow! Why is she so spry? We were so close. Such insolence. Okay, so this is what we do. You got it. You figured it out, Ray. Thank you, Ray. We got this. Okay, so we gotta wait till she's completely under it. Yay! Yay! Amelie, help me! Okay. Mama! Oh, I cannot reach anything, and I'm ever... Oh, she died! I'm sorry, Mama. I'm too dizzy. I can't get up. And I also got an achievement. I don't know what the achievement was I got. I didn't see it in time. Let me look up what the achievement was called. Captive on the Roof. Chapter 13, take aim and nail it on the second try? So so it's good to get the second try, apparently. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm too dizzy. I can't get up.
I'm afraid I can't help you right now.
Oh, here's to the weakness of my darling angel. Oh. That chandelier is on there tighter than her wedding band, which is not very tight. She has left her husband. She won't be able to escape on her own. Okay, well, in that case, let's make the flames. Oh, we can't make the flames. Oh, let's lift her up. Wait. Will that release her if we lift her up in the air? I want to make the flames burn brighter. Because there's still nothing else we can do. Yeah, I think we got to lift her up in the air. Because why the heck not? Help! Help! What's going on here? Amelie, look, do you see this? Help me, please!
Oh, sorry, I'm too sick. I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning, so I guess you just have to stay up there spinning too.
All right. What do you think now? Looks like this lady won't be going anywhere for a while. Now the little girl can call her father. The only trouble is she can't reach it. I guess I'll just have to deliver it to her. Yes. Huh? Oh, that's right, the angle of those candles. I saw something very similar just recently, didn't I? Oh, hang on. I gotta turn up the flames. We're gonna kill her. Burn brighter. Come on, burn brighter. Burn brighter. Yeah. Oh, and that makes her shake. And so that's gonna let us do this. And swing harder. Oh, come on. Oh, the mouse. No, rat. Ratty McRatterson. Oh, but that's okay. Oh, okay, but the rat's alive. I didn't mean to do that, but it worked. Now I really owe that poor rat an apology. But this might be a really good chance for me too. I have to get that phone to Amelie. All right, swing harder. Swing harder with the rat. Come on, rat, you can do it. I believe in you. Hey! Yeah. We did it.
What? Oh, Mama!
What in the world is going on here? This is so goofy. I love it. Yay! Now she can call her dad.
Oh, goody.
Can we save right here? Oh, we can't save. We're in the middle of dialogue. Because I'm gonna say that's like a good place to save. Well, we gotta go a little bit farther. Again, if anybody has any raid suggestions. Let's see. Oh, laziest Patat is here. Patat, how you doing? Oh, I love the little. Is that Kermit the Frog? Kind of shaking all about. How you doing, Patat? Ray says, so drop it when she walks back. Again, Ray, thank you so much. Somebody says, yeah, he's the lead. Oh, he's the lead? Wait, but I thought the lead was one of the female characters. Ray says, I'm so smart, /J. Extremity says, there's a cool web series version. The Lizzie Bennett Diaries made by Hank Green of Vlog Brothers on YouTube from almost a decade ago is still pretty good. It was not that one that I auditioned for, obviously, but I've still never seen Pride and Prejudice? Is it Pride and Prejudice or Pride or Prejudice? I think it's both, right? Pride and. X-Ray says, you a genius to Ray. Ray says, to be honest, I was just trying to get her killed. Well, but you know what? That's what I should have been trying harder to get her killed. Tis says to X-Ray, yes, I remember watching that. So was it good? I don't know. Okay.
Oh, goody. Excuse me a minute while I call Papa. Okay, Mama, I'll only be a minute. Oh, what's his phone number? I don't know. I'll just call 911.
Oh, don't you dare, Amelie. At least the rat's tail has been put out. Get me down. Okay, now we can save the game. Yay, we can save the game. Experience says, yeah, I rewatched it this year. I enjoyed it as a modern adaptation of Pride and Prejudice. I think the one that I was auditioning for was also a modern adaptation. But like I said, it was a locally filmed one here in Utah, and so it was just supposed to be like Pride and Prejudice if it was in Provo, Utah, I think was the concept. But as I said, I was young. I was inexperienced, and I just wasn't good enough for it. Exterminator says, poor mama. Exterminator says, he's the romantic lead. Oh, okay. Oh, Ray says, oh, here's a couple of raid suggestions. Thank you very much for the raid suggestions. Waka, waka, waka. Let me copy these over into my text file. I appreciate it. I will check those out as we're finishing getting caught up in chat here. I haven't even caught up to chat once tonight. I've been behind the whole time. which is kind of, well, actually, no. In the first hour and a half, I was nothing but caught up. But then I eventually got behind again, and I do appreciate that. And thank you again, all, by the way, before I forget to say it again, for those who were here for the first half, and for those who showed up in the second half. I really appreciate that. Exterminator says recommendations. Oh, some more recommendations. Hang on. I got to copy these ones over as well. There's more raid suggestions. Wait, did I see these? Did I no, I got to copy these as well. So that'll give us like a bunch to choose from. So thank you very much. I will copy those over. Ray says, that last sprite was so cute. Oh, the one of her smiling? It was. I mean, she's like an adorable little kid. It's always nice when the little kids aren't like awful and we don't want to kill them like an ultra despair girl. See, I have not killed any of the kids in this game. So you all should be happy. Because everybody says, I feel like we're teaching this young girl to tie up her mother and then disregard her but go off. Well, you've met her mom, right? I mean, is it really that bad of a suggestion? Of a thing for her to learn? Let's see. Exterminator says, good job, Chad. Good job indeed. Okay, so I'm checking out all of our raid suggestions we have to see who has the fewest viewers and all that. And looks like it is right now gonna be either your friend Syl, who's playing Party Animals, or Shonen Shadow's playing One Shot, but also has one more viewer. So we're probably gonna do the one that has the fewest viewers. I did love One Shot. That was an amazing game. So we're gonna initiate the raid now. There is the raid. Thank you, Vera. Why did I say Vera? Vera wasn't here today. Thank you, Extemporaneous, for doing the raid command and the socials command. And Tiff, thank you for the hydrate command. So there's that for anyone who might be lurking. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. We just finished our big game, Persona 5 Royal. So we're playing a couple of small games right now in between our big games. Right now, it's this and Resident Evil 4. So there's no stream tomorrow, that's Saturday. Sunday we'll pick up in Resident Evil 4. It's been pretty cool. I've been enjoying that game. And then next Tuesday will probably be our last Ghost Trick stream. Because I looked up how many chapters there were. It said 16. And so where we're at now, we should probably be... We're set to finish the game on Tuesday. So we'll figure out something else for the end of the week. Maybe Mario RPG, since I just got paid. We shall see. Ray said, you got Vera on your mind. I got all of you on my mind. You all live rent-free in my brain, and it's good. It's like a party in there, and I love you all. Jorge says, bye Logan, bye chat, bye Jorge. Hope everything went well with like the family stuff you had going on. Thank you for being here bright and early. You too, Ray. Ray says, bye Jorge. Tiff said, I thought there were 18? I'll double check. But either way, because I think we did 10, 11, 12, and we're most part of the way through 13, so 14, 15, 16, so maybe 2 streams. We will see. We'll find out. But again, I love and appreciate you all. Thank you all to those who were here early. Thank you all to those who came here for the second half. I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. Enjoy the raid. We'll see you Sunday. Have a good night. Bye, everybody. Bye. Good night. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. And for those watching the VOD, good night as well.